Are we live? I guess we're live.
Season some crazy crunchy with cheese and has a delicious buttery crust.
Okay, we're live.
Pizza.
Yep. No, what the fuck? By the way, Ryan, the college football playoff is number 1 Alabama versus number 1 Michigan versus number 4 Alabama, and number 3 Texas versus number 2 Washington. Yep, because they deserve it. Florida State does not deserve it. Jack Plummer sucks. Exactly. By the way, chat. I'm talking to my friend. I don't know if the stream is like radiating that he's here, so I might be talking to myself. Whatever. Yeah, true. Just streaming the stream name. Well, you chat so I can see like what the trying to see like if there's like a layout where I could put where I can put the chat up on the screen. I guess it's not. Let's see. Yes, I'm tripping. Nah. Julio.
These NFL fans have left their teams behind to face the toughest test of their lives. From the network that brought you Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, comes Special Forces NFL Edition.
Patriots, your limits are going to be put to the test. Your mission is to rewatch last week's game against the Giants.
No, please. I don't want to remember that, please. Please, turn it off. Watch as they struggle.
Don't quit on me, Browns. This backpack is weighing me down. What's in it? Deshaun Watson's contract. Makes sense. Don't worry. You only have to carry it for 3 more years. What are you doing, Chargers? I thought you were going to be great, but you just couldn't finish.
Wow, why did I have to use that
The
thumbnail?
instructor had me do 1-arm push-ups for every turnover the Bills had.
Thumbnail did me dirty, man.
Gonna need some new shirts.
Better get asked to do the impossible.
Thumbnail did me dirty, chat.
This week's starting quarterback for one of these teams. Barry Trask the third. Is that right?
We're just gonna redo this. We're gonna just put a safety line picture over this.
Eagles won, and Brock Purdy will see them today firsthand in Philadelphia, which is where Aaron Andrews is braving the raindrops right now. You had a chance to sit down with Brock this week, and he talked about the adversity he's had to overcome this season.
And I'm cracking up right now because these live hits, we're testing out the sound system, we're testing out the lights here, we're ready to go. But yeah, let's get back to business. as you guys remember, you were here last year with us. We were all so
Yeah.
excited for this NFC Championship, this matchup. And then, guys,
Nah,
that
it's on
opening drive,
Fox.
quarterback Brock Purdy goes down with an injured arm. Seemingly, the 49ers end up playing
It's on
without
Fox.
a quarterback in the second half of the game after backup Josh Johnson went out with a concussion. It was just an absolute nightmare of a situation. And while the 49ers have tried to downplay the whole rematch situation, Brock Purdy did say to me, look, yes, it's
This
just another
thumbnail's making
game,
me dirty,
but
isn't
let's
it?
be honest, it's a big one for all of us.
It's not doing me dirty. Go.
It looks like he's saying here they can't throw, we can't do it.
I'm saying chat,
Sunday
but
is
I'm talking to you.
308 days. One game away from the Super Bowl. Brock, I'll never forget just seeing you come out as a tenant. What's going through your mind? Did you know you were done?
How the 49ers respond.
I mean, honestly, I didn't know. My whole body was fine. I felt like I could play, but then the minute I go to throw a ball, it's like my arm wouldn't allow me to. And so we're in the tent trying to tape it up in every different angle and direction. In that moment, I was like, I think this is it for me. You know, there's nothing we could do except for hand the ball off to Christian. So it was a tough moment for me to really let it sink in. But, you know, it happened for a reason.
What was the reason?
Oh,
Don't know yet. Still waiting to find out. So.
I want to start.
You have such a hot start, picking right up where you left off. You guys suffered a 3-game losing streak before the bye.
Lose their third straight game.
Brock, let's be honest, up into the NFC Championship, you haven't really faced much adversity, it looked like, in our eyes.
Yeah, everything was so good. We're winning all these games. You haven't lost yet. You know, after
You got
that,
pregame
that
huddle out
was
here,
attack.
man? Oh,
We
shit.
did pretty badly. Felt good about ourselves being 5-0, and then boom, we get humbled the next week. Just having that chip on our shoulder and with our backs against the wall, it's almost like that's when we play our best football. You know, when we play desperate football, like we need this game. We need.
The word is answer.
You know, anything can happen.
And it's a game of momentum. When another team make a play, you got to answer. In a season when things ain't going how you want them, you got to answer. And I'm telling you, I'm done talking. I'm here to answer. Let's go. Face on me, face on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, yes, sir.
Everyone's like,
Hey, the word is answer. And
when you see him, go crazy, it means a lot. And so for us, it's like, all right, we want more.
home games starting to feel like home games mean more to them.
Yeah, the ice in the band.
Is that where we are in
It's
this?
funny, Shanahan said he was going to do it.
What?
But,
Well, Coach wants to do it now.
he wanted to in the moment, but he said he held it back. So.
All right, let's talk about it. The game this weekend. How much are you looking forward to this?
No, I'm really excited for it. You know, honestly, going back, it's a great environment. And these are the kinds of games that you grow up watching on TV, wishing you were in there. Everyone chanting against you. It's gonna be a hostile environment. It's gonna be prime time. And so for us to go in and just play good football, there's nothing better.
Chat, how we feeling?
And we're hoping we dodged a bullet out here in Philadelphia. About 2 days ago, they were saying it was going to be about 80 to 90% chance of rain during the game. It looks like it's just going to be like this. I just spoke, guys, to the grounds crew out here. They said we're going to have a light fog and mist throughout today's matchup. That tarp's been on there since yesterday afternoon, so field should be in pretty good shape. And like I mentioned, Terry Bradshaw, sound system sounds great, although I'm a little ticked off that DJ's not playing the Terry Bradshaw Classics. We got to work on that, especially if you guys have to head out here for the NFC Championship again, you know?
The Terry Bradshaw class.
Nice job. I like the theatrics. The holiday.
I want to know what the Terry Bradshaw classics are.
Excellent stuff. I already talked about Hurts in Philadelphia and the weapons. Now turn it around and stick on the other side. Now we got the 49ers and the weapons. Deebo Samuels. You're Kittle tight end. You've got McCaffrey at running back. Who, by the way, Christian McCaffrey is my vote for MVP in this league. I love that guy. Loaded with weapons. And then you go to the quarterback verdict. Look, here's the thing. I believe every young quarterback in his career has to experience some downtime. In other words, start, do well, and then you have that losing effort, which he had for 3 weeks. He overcame that. 7 touchdown passes, only 1 interception. He is the real deal. It's hard to believe the last pick in the draft can play this well at quarterback, and primarily that's Kyle Shanahan doing a great job.
Boy, you missed that rap about 30 seconds ago. Christian McCaffrey, if he does win the MVP, it'll be the first running back to do it since 2012. Adrian Peterson did it, which is amazing for Adrian Peterson. He was coming off a blown out knee, but he leads the league in rushing yards. He leads the league in 16 touchdowns from scrimmage this year. I mean, Chris McCaffrey is an amazing inside-out runner, outside runner, out of the backfield receiver, lineup wide. He can do everything. And in 22 games, he had accounted for 2,500 yards of offense for this team. So if there is going to be a running back who wins the MVP award, he's definitely the best candidate we've had in a long time.
What a trade. You know, just try to imagine this team without Christian McCaffrey. One. And Brock Purdy. People forget Brock Purdy got hurt last year. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. How good has he played? Is he an MVP? Is he an elite player? I don't know. But I'll tell you this much. He's the perfect quarterback for this football team. He is. George Kittle could be the guy today. Philadelphia struggled versus tight ends a lot. A league high 6 touchdowns to tight ends.
No, you look at this 49er defense, they want to play zone coverage. And the only way they can get away with playing zone coverage is they got to get the pass rush from up front. Now, they struggled there for about 3 ball games. They picked up Chase Young, from Washington. And
great pickup.
He's going to help them on the pass rush. It allows Warner and Greenlaw, the linebackers, not to chase the receiver. They drop back and they keep their eyes on the quarterback. This is the reason they get so many interceptions. Really an outstanding team. They're 5th in the league defense. They're back rolling again.
It's time to find out who was in and out for that game. And all the other games brought to you by Geico and Jay West.
Thanks, Kurt. There's a couple guys banged up in this game. For the 49ers, Eric Armstead, he is questionable. They do expect him to go. For the Philadelphia Eagles, Lane Johnson had an MRI last week on a groin. It just showed some torn scar tissue. Talked to him last night. He said, I'm good to go. Fletcher Cox, he's been listed as questionable with his groin injury. They think he's going to go, but Dallas Goedert's going to be out for them. Howie, you brought up Myles Garrett before. I actually went to the Browns practice on Friday. You couldn't tell anything was wrong with Myles Garrett. He looked fine. He is good to go today. Keenan Allen had the quad injury. Their head coach told me this morning that he is a full go. For the Saints, TB, we were talking about Dennis Allen. Chris Olave has his receiver in past concussion protocol. But Cameron Jordan is, Chris Olave there. Is he past concussion protocol? He is in this game. But Cameron Jordan, we had him on our show a couple of weeks ago. Did fantastic there. He's banged up today. He is going to be limited. And finally, this is not an injury today.
We got Chris Olave back, Chad.
Who's a free agent now. He's going to decide between the Eagles who played today and the Dallas Cowboys of where he wants to sign this week, probably as early as tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Jay. It is time for our pick segment. We will start with Michael. Lions 4-point favorites over the Saints. They get back on track. We're going with Detroit. Rams favor over the Browns.
Sorry, off this
I'll go Rams. Kyron Williams back last week. Big run game for the Rams.
It's still doing me dirty.
Favored by 3 over
It's
the
still doing me
Broncos.
dirty.
I am a Bronco believer. They're going to win 6 in a row, Kurt.
And Jimmy,
Why are you
the
doing me
Eagles,
dirty?
the first 10-1 team to be an underdog at
Chad.
home. 49ers favored by 3.
Hey, 49ers favored. Everybody's picking 49ers. My picks have been horrible, so I'm going to pick the Philadelphia Eagles.
Good call. Way to go.
Why do you think the Philadelphia Eagles?
They're playing at home, and they've beaten a bunch of good teams.
I didn't realize your picks are horrible. Well, that really says a lot about your maturity.
I'm like,
You're growing. You're growing in the year.
Put that on your resume.
That is our big game. It's American Game of the Week coming their way later today. And so far, with the 49ers and Eagles battle,
Because I'm watching the game on my TV.
as long as everybody stays healthy. But keep in mind that on the other side of the break, it's time for our early game kickoffs. Each featuring the first place team on the road looking for a win. Thanks for watching Fox NFL Sunday, presented by GMC.
Probably what you hear a lot.
At Jersey Mike's, we bake our bread fresh in store. But be careful, the scent may attract company. Drop that's what's up? Snatching is a Jersey Mike's thing. See Eliminations Migration only in theaters.
Is that your first jersey?
Just for me?
If you like sweet toys for Chewy, it is.
Did I get anything this year?
Get up to 40% off gifts that bring the most joy at Chewy.
I'm still going to eat your socks.
No, you're not.
Get great deals on gifts that deliver excitement at Chewy.
Thank you. Right? Oh, this is so beautiful.
AI has the power to automate. But if it's using untrusted data, can you trust the results? Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI for your business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you can train, tune, and deploy AI.
I don't know why I keep saying chat. We don't even get a chat here yet.
Let's create the right AI for your business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience.
Imagine if I go the whole 4 hours
And the
3 hours, however long this is going to be.
function multi-pro tailgate.
Yeah. Oh, chat.
GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get 6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Not complaining. Got anybody
From the producers
else?
of Center comes your next celebrity guessing game obsession.
A relative of a famous person will come out here and sing. She looks familiar. Who's the celebrity behind your relative?
We Are Family premieres January 3rd on Fox.
Dan Campbell makes his return to New Orleans. He brings with him a first place team. It's the Lions at 3. The Saints in first place as well at 5-6. To welcome you inside the Superdome and get this started. Joe Davis with 3-time Super Bowl champion Daryl Johnson. You know, so these Lions big picture are 83, but then you zoom in a little bit. They have not played as well lately. Dan Campbell says, you go on to the final one. This is where you find out what you're in. He loves this.
It's amazing how the perspective has changed about the Detroit Lions the last couple of weeks. A gritty win on the road against the Chargers. A fantastic finish against Chicago. You have that third week and everybody's like, what's wrong with the Lions? They haven't played well in 3 weeks. But Dan Campbell is absolutely right. This is December football. This is when champions separate themselves. They've got to get that turnover situation figured out, or they're not going to go as far as they want to.
The Saints came into the season with pretty big expectations, but at 5-6, even though they're tied for first place in the division, Dennis Allen says this is a critically urgent stretch moving forward.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, goodness, Alan, you're right. I wish you'd do something about it.
This offense was supposed to help carry this team in transition on the defensive side. They did not at the start of the season. It was the defense. Now the offense has picked up. We talk about complementary football during the course of the game. The Saints have not played that all season long. But the biggest issue is the red zone. They have to start scoring touchdowns. They get a lot of opportunities, but they don't get the 7. They have to get the 7 today against the Lions.
And in the final month of the regular season, the pressure turning up.
They just the offense picked up.
And Carr, Lions and Saints coming up.
What game are you watching, Johnson? What game are you watching, Daryl Johnson?
Students of any
We
age
ain't picked up.
from anywhere. Students in a new kind of classroom.
I wish you were telling the truth.
To power different ways of learning. Harnessing AI to plant new beginnings.
Nah.
So when minds grow, opportunities follow.
I said, nah.
Sisters, sisters.
Florida State got bailed as fuck.
Sister.
Yes,
I heard
the ACC wanted a playoff team, so what did they do?
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver.
Not to mention Jack
Yeah,
Clemens.
you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
I heard people say it.
There was a lot. There, literally, Louisville got one penalty all game.
It's free. It is for our economy.
Or Louisville got one penalty in their favor all game,
Okay, cash your card.
and
Well, like AT&T,
a bunch of blown calls that like everyone's got shit.
Even on the new iPhone
So it's
15
like-
Pro. Check it out. Made with titanium. We do have free movies with the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use my iPhone.
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any popular phone. Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
Welcome back to New Orleans.
All right, chat. I'm not getting excited today. Just kidding. Because I have my TV on. So
Chris Olave,
that's
he
what.
will play today, but
You said y'alls.
and
I told you.
With the thigh injury, defensively, 2 starters will miss the game. For the
Well.
Lions, left guard Jonah Jackson returns, meaning their entire offensive line will be in action today. Defensively, Alex Anzalone is back home. The linebacker who calls the plays for the defense is out with a wrist injury. Live from New Orleans, St. Lions net.
At Jersey Mike's, we bake our bread.
I bet everybody in the dome gave Dan Campbell a standing
Be
ovation.
careful, the scent may attract company.
The Sean Payton coaching crew is non-existent. Literally, Dan Campbell is the only member of the Sean Payton coaching tree. I think. And then
Red Word Snapchat
Aaron
is at Jersey
Glenn is
Mike
on-
today. See Illuminations migration only in theaters. Rated PG.
Not optimistic. Not optimistic. Not optimistic. Not optimistic.
Undisputed, only on FS.
All right.
Do it again.
We're not optimistic, but then we're gonna we'll salvage whatever decision we got left.
Epic game show ever created.
No, oh yeah, that clip. Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. That was just unlucky. That was just super unlucky. That's happened to me before, but like.
The biggest games of the year.
I said repeater everyone quit. No, he didn't. Enjoy my preview. What? I need to sign in. Chill out on what? What up, chat? All right, hold on, we're ready. Hurry up! Hurry up! Damn. Just because you're not sitting, I still want to watch the game. It told me I had 28 minutes left. No. Signing in, bitch.
Emergency roadside service. Geico makes car insurance.
Oh, really?
Easiest loving partnership.
I rushed.
First playoff trip
There we
in
go.
3
I
years.
rushed to the
Will
commercial.
be their best win of the year. Now, Blake Griffin was questionable this week. Did not practice.
All right,
With a groin
kick it off.
issue. He
Wait,
was
Groupie's playing?
And off we go from New Orleans.
Derek Carr's going to find a way to injure Blake Griffin.
Back for the Lions. That Dorsey
There you
was
go, boy.
inside the 20.
Let's go, Abram. First play of the game.
Here
First
comes
big
Jared
play
Goff,
for
who started
Abram.
to generate some MVP
MVP discussion. He was playing as well as he was with 3 fumbles against Green Bay after he had 3 interceptions against Chicago and trying to get his season back on track.
And the big thing that Dan Campbell took a look at during the course of the time spent after that Green Bay game, and it just emphasizing, and you're going to go back and look at it. Jared Goff is going to go back and look at all those turnovers and see if there's any.
Someone on the opening snap.
Oh, he almost took advantage from the
Samuel Florida. That is not the way you want to start your week.
Ooh, that was almost
I mean,
bad.
that's the most fundamental thing in the game of football. The quarterback center exchange. I mean, the timing is completely
Sorry.
out.
I mean, I'll take that
Jared
one.
Goff is coming out. So the false start there would have been a penalty, so it wouldn't have mattered what happened. But I mean, here you are. This venue can be challenging to play in. If you allow the Saints to get out and stay with you all the way during the course of the game, it's going to be challenging. You do not want this crowd involved in the game. You can see some of the impact right there down inside the 20.
All right, we got Jordan out of the Jason Monday.
From the wrist injury to this offensive line hole for only the 3rd time this year.
Let's go.
David Montgomery off the left
Short
side.
run.
He gets 34 yards against this New Orleans
Brando.
defense. Cam Jordan didn't practice this week because of an ankle injury, but he's in the lineup. And so 13 years into his NFL career, he's missed 1 game because of injury.
Yeah, coaches will tell you what's the greatest ability you can have as a football player: dependability, accountability. Unbelievable what Cam Jordan has done throughout his career. It's going to be fun to watch this secondary of the Saints go up against this skill group of the Lions.
Well, so they do have Jordan, but they're without Marcus May, without Pete Warner, who joined Marcus Lattimore. Away from the starting defense, Montgomery, not much room this time.
Get the tackle.
Stopped by
Just get the
Jordan
tackle.
Howard and Demario Davis.
Just get the tackle. Third down and 8.
Third down coming up is Detroit offense.
Debo.
One of the most explosive offenses
Lock down,
in the
Debo. I need you to lock
They're
down.
They're the only 2 teams in
Made a
the
video
NFL
about
with 2 teams in pass and run.
That's a
I don't want
tremendous
that
place to be in,
to come back
because that way when the
to me.
defense
It's
is
like
trying to take away
whatever.
something, your other component, you can lean on that to be that good.
Prove me right,
In
Debo.
both categories is awesome.
Right on 3rd and 7, and it's Montgomery keeping his footing for a first down. The Lions will do that. It's 3rd long, and of course they're going to pass. No, straight up the gut.
3rd and 8.
I don't know
And
if
they
they
run,
catch people
and you
by
still have to
surprise
do
in
that.
these
They run
situations,
first,
but they do
second,
it so
third down,
often.
you
You
let
think
them
it
get.
would be something, an alert when you come up to the line of scrimmage. Hey, don't think it's 3rd and 7 and we've got run coming. You've got to protect the run on your way to the quarterback on 3rd down.
And as the Saints have struggled defensively lately, stopping the run has been the biggest issue. They gave up 228 rushing yards against the Falcons last week, and it is all run so far for Detroit.
And you got to test them, right? You got to see if they got things figured out during the course of the week. When you give up 228 to an opponent, you have to come in as an offense that next week and see if they've got everything figured out. And I think there's also, it takes a lot of pressure off Jared Goff for Ben Johnson. You don't have to lean on that. And here's the other part. You start getting that run game going, where Jared Goff excels is play action with throws into the middle of the field.
Good pressure.
Play action. It's Jamison Williams.
All right.
who's starting to come along.
That was
He's
good
got it for a
coverage by
first
Dino,
down.
but
Leading
it's
Paulson
fine.
and Debo with flags down.
Hold. Offense. Hold offense.
So Williams, the first round pick last year, had
Hold
just
offense.
1 catch as a rookie. Just dazzling, game breaking ability. It's starting to get enough reps where he's able to show. Goff got sandwiched there.
I think more 96 than 97. So Carl Granderson probably, if they put this down.
By the defense, pass interference from 29 penalties to 5. Puts it about one thing to pass it on the 96. 15 yards from the end of the play. First down.
I'm sorry.
It's a big play for a first down in the
Pass interference?
This Lions team, I mean,
I can
you're
get
all
behind the
about
rough the passer
kneecaps
a
and there's
little bit.
physical persona, and it kind
The
of
pass
clouds
interference, where?
this, and that is that this is the best explosive play offense in the league.
Every once in a while, when you're getting ready for a game, you get a stat that really just kind of takes you back. And for me, this week, when I think of Dan Campbell and the culture that he's implementing here and how he leads on that offensive line in the run game, you forget about how explosive this offense has been through the season.
Dan Campbell's line 16-5 from the start of November last year. Inside the 640. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touch of the day. And Gibbs has run, bringing it to the secondary. Gibbs explodes and makes it 1st and goal. Another one of those big plays with one of the best big play producers, the rookie out of Alabama.
Well, you're going to see Alontae Taylor come in here and try to make this stop. He follows the motion down. He's right in the hole. He's got to make that play.
How?
The offensive
How?
player, when
Literally
you
right
bring
in
wide
front of him.
receivers in and you're playing
Stop
man
going
coverage,
for Dick,
that's going to free
bro.
you up in the hole
Stop
to
going
make the
for
tackle.
Dick. Grab
And
the
Alontae
tackle.
Taylor just completely whiffed on that and turned it into an explosive run.
Now we've gotten to see both pieces of one of the top duos in the NFL in Montgomery and Gibbs. And it's the bigger running back in Montgomery that comes in here. On 1st and goal, it is Montgomery, and it's a Detroit Lions touchdown on the first drive.
This looks so fucking easy.
They converted 3rd and 7 with a run play, and then it's a blink of an eye later, they're in the end zone.
They have not got their issues fixed on this. You're going to see all the tight ends out here, right? You got big bodies on that side. Now watch this. As you come down to block, you're playing man coverage. There's nobody there.
Juwan is a bum.
To a worse start than they have right now. Juwan Johnson's going to end up being the guy where the deflection comes
Juwan
off,
Johnson's
stays in,
fucking
helps out,
bum.
releases late. He's right there. And in the middle of the field, if you have a deflected pass, 9 times out of 10, that thing is going the other direction. And just a great job by Brian Branch right there. Hand to eye, just scoops that with one hand and brings it in.
Branch, who had his first interception in the NFL, is a pick 6 in his NFL debut. That's his first one since. So the Lions
Can't even blame that on Derek, dude. That went right through Juwan's hands. And now they're about to score another touchdown. It's about to be 14-0 before the 10-minute mark.
And Verlick and Darrell had a good chance. They're down 2 touchdowns like that.
It's amazing how the way that the game starts, they just completely
It's about
take
to
you
be
out of what your plan was
14-0.
going to be. And right now, as you watch Derek Carr trying to look through that, trying to
It's
figure out
about to be
exactly what happened on that
14-0
interception,
with
you have to
10
stay
minutes
true
left in the first quarter.
Are you potentially down 14, potentially down 10 to start the game? Absolutely, but it's still early in the game.
Jared Goff's on one pass. They march all the way down the field with runs.
Gibbs lines up behind Goff this time on 2nd and 6.
So easy. It's so predictable.
Sit down the seam and incomplete.
They're not predictable, but it's all like
Reynolds, and it's 3rd down.
easy to fool. It's fucking 11, like
to be able to hold this to just a field goal.
10 minutes and 28 seconds left. We're about to go down 14-0
for the Saints team. To your point, Joe, you go down 14 to Detroit right now, who's coming off that loss to Green Bay and is probably amped up a lot, talking about December football, what they want to accomplish this season. That momentum just starts to roll on you.
Against the Saints defense that was so good early on this season, trying to get back to that. They rushed just 4 on 3rd and 6.
touchdown. 14-0. Not even at the 10-minute mark yet.
2 scores.
14-0, and it's not even 10 minutes left. Juwan Johnson dropped the fucking ball and it was straight to Brian Branch's hands. That's what happened.
There goes Sam Laporta.
The fuck is this bullshit already? Already.
Jump that route right there. So he comes up on that
fucking bullshit already.
Just opens up that throwing lane for Jared Goff.
Literally, the first pass he threw went straight through Juwan Johnson's hands.
It is a haymaker. Out of the opening bell.
Literally, the first play of the fucking game prep.
Patterson's extra point makes it
Should have fucking known, bro. Should have known, bro. Congrats, Lions. You already won. I have no fucking hope for this team anymore. No hope. I haven't had hope since fucking last week. I don't know. I haven't had fucking hope in a long time. Fuck this team, bro. So I do not understand how the fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I had to escape.
No, he wouldn't. This is not on car, bro. Watch the play. You're obviously not.
The distance is
I just told you like 3 times.
Get 5.9% financing.
No,
for 72 months.
it literally went straight through Juwan's hands.
And Wagoneer Series 2. Search new inventory.
Watch the play.
Near you at Wagoneer.com. It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there.
Everybody's saying fucking venture their car when it was straight to Juwan's hands. Like, let's be real.
Cable you crispy Rex, feed it with the meal or have it extra strength. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand.
It's a minute to the kick. Time to dial it in. Because it's not a kickoff until all the flavors come together. So raise your glass and kick off your fun.
When game time runs into dinner time, a hero must rise. Like DiGiorno Rising Crust Pizza, because delicious fresh baked taste straight from your oven always wins. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Saturday night. It's Fox Primetime Hoop. Fun action mix of Denver, UCLA, Taylor, Justin Horn, and Villanova. Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Interception from a rookie sets up the touchdown from a rookie. Brent shuts up Laporta. Dan Campbell bringing his punch back here to New Orleans, where he was coach for 5 years prior to taking the Lions job and struck his
AJ
stuff
Gainer,
early
yeah,
on.
who should?
Complimentary football or lack thereof.
Eric
for the New
James
Orleans
is
Saints
the
this
play
season.
Jake.
Here's a great example of it. As an offense, you love those 17-yard scoring drives. Thank you, Brian Branch.
Even if that ain't on card, it's not. It's still.
No Rashid Shaheed today, no intention to bringing this one back. It's another touchback down the field. Here's Juan Oliver.
Yeah, Joe, I spoke to.
I want to see an actual drive develop where
who
ball's
said
not
that
going through
Thanksgiving
someone's
loss
hands.
to the Packers, the team was just tired. They insisted it wasn't an excuse, just a fact. Jared Goff didn't go there when I spoke to him before the game, saying the Packers in that game had the same situation with several games in a short span. Said expect more energy from the Lions team. So far, that is the case.
Dan Campbell said this week, he said, look, every good team goes through a stretch like this, but this is where you define. This is where you find out really what you're made of.
Okay, all right. I will never agree. I will never agree with the result. I don't care if the result is an 80-yard touchdown. I will never agree with a 1st and 10 run from Jamal Williams. Never.
The game kicked off. There was questions whether they have any of their starting receivers. They don't have Rashid Shaheed, but Olave clears concussion protocol and gives Carr.
Never going to be a moment where I agree with Jamal Williams' 1st and 10 run.
Kamara's got a hit, but couldn't hit out. He was knocked out of there by
Y'all just not want to play? Y'all just not want to play?
So 3rd down and
Is that it?
against this Lions
Is that it?
defense.
These balls are hitting your hands.
Points this season, and it's dealing with another key injury this week. They're leading.
Did it not hit his hands? Am I missing something? Am I blind?
Talk about Jack Campbell.
Am I blind?
Handling the communication, wearing the green dot, but I think
Matt
the biggest
from
question on the
Washington.
defensive side.
I appreciate it.
Who's going to bring that pass
This
rush?
is just
Opposite
pain.
Aiden Hutchinson. You watch the inactives today. There's a lot of guys that you see on that Detroit team that are on the sideline.
3rd and
that are
11.
getting a shot.
Oh, and that was a hospital ball. That one right there was on Derek Carr.
Cameron Sutton, and just like that, the punt team comes on the field.
Oh,
And again, this is all mistakes by the Saints. I mean, to start this game,
That was a hospital
Juwan
ball and a half.
Johnson on the opening drive with the deflection. We saw Alvin Kamara. I mean, with
yeah, AC just got blasted. I want to tell you right now, that was fucking
right now, they're not matching the energy that Ben talked about, the physicality that they're playing with.
Oh my god, I really don't know. I just don't know.
First
Man.
home game in a month. You'd hope that they would show up and kind of pick up for the momentum from the crowd, but they haven't had a chance. Collie Freeman to the 46.
Did they say Collie
So the
Freeman?
Lions had 2 drives and 2 touchdowns.
Bro's name is
and
Khalil
2
Freeman.
running backs that have been involved already in this game. They're working on this on the other side of this break.
We have 2 Bud Lights, which actually make it around the block.
Man, I don't know if any of you are religious watching this right now, but like, is this not the biggest sign in the world to make some fucking change? Is it not?
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex saline for this.
Just Sinex. Breathe. What is wow?
Is it not? I mean,
Sinex. Breathe.
The Subway Series is getting an upgrade. New number 33, the teriyaki blitz with double cheese and teriyaki marinated meat.
It's like a perfect steak spiral in the double cheese coverage.
If you say so, baby. I know the Subway Series can get even better.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Who's going to deliver the toys to the kids?
remember when I said I'd pay $1 million to
What's in your wallet?
Can we get real
Remember when I
clear
said I'd
about
pay
life
$1 million
psoriasis?
to see Dennis
Right.
Allen
Is your
demote
treatment
himself
leaving you with
to
uncontrolled
defensive coordinator?
symptoms?
I lied.
Like the
I wouldn't pay any
Colorado?
money. Dennis Allen does not deserve a spot on this team anymore. Let's just be honest.
Don't stay hiding or hurting. When your lotions and creams don't do enough to help treat the inflammation beneath the skin causing plaques and pain, it's time to get real about psoriasis so your dermatologist can help you get clear. Make the appointment and ask about Real Clear Skin.
The Pro Bowl games are taking over Orlando. Be there for skills competition. And the ultimate flag football showdown.
What a catch!
The Pro Bowl games, presented by Verizon, Sunday, February 4th. Get your tickets now.
We're talking about this Lions running back duel. It was mostly David Montgomery early on as they let the rookie ease into things, but then Montgomery injured his rib in October. That opened the door for a bigger role for Gibbs. He took full advantage, and the silver lining out of that now, Daryl, is that you've got two guys that you feel great about.
What's the betting odds on touchdown to drive chat?
When they drafted Jameer Gibbs in the first round, that complimentary role between the two. He's got him here.
Oh my god, they gotta stop.
You
Stop the run. Holy shit.
And so, wow, 12th pick in this day and age on a running back seems high, but they love his big playability, and it's interesting to know as they face.
I thought about it already before the game. I already knew we were gonna lose this game, and there was like a very slight chance we pull off this upset just because of how bad the Lions have been over the past 2 weeks. I was thinking about looking at the all 22 and seeing what's wrong and all that. Fuck that. I'm not doing this. I'm not looking at the all 22 again.
Steps into it. He's got Laporta. Another big play for the rookie.
We're so unserious, bro.
He's already got a touchdown, and he's got
It's so
20
easy.
more yards here.
It's so easy.
So fundamentals
What about
are
it?
right
So
now
easy.
for the Saints?
What about
It's
it makes
just
it so easy?
tackling, right? I mean, you've got guys all around there. Jordan Howard's got an opportunity to make that play, and it's yards
Please
after
get
the catch.
serious.
So, well, it's got to be disappointing for Dennis
Dennis
Allen.
Allen,
A
please
lot
get
of
serious.
fundamental things.
It's about to
Small
be
details
21-0
are really hurting the Saints.
with 7 minutes.
Out of an empty set. Goff given all day. Over the middle.
Oh, I lied. I'm sorry. It's not 21-0 with 7 minutes. It's 21-0 with 8 minutes. In the first.
Nothing. Less than 7.
They're on pace to score 42 points in the first quarter.
You can't try to take the football away as the first player to the point of the tackle. You've got to secure it, and then it's the second player that has the opportunity to try and take the football away. I don't know what Zach Long is doing
I
on
just
that
don't know
play.
what the fuck
That
to
is
do about this
probably
anymore,
one
bro. I
of the
really don't.
Get hit to the ground. Well, there's some questions coming out of that loss on Thanksgiving. Maybe the Lions aren't as good as everybody thought. Are they the team we saw early? Are they not?
How
This looks more like the team
unserious
that won
can you
4 in
be?
a row by 2 touchdowns early on, blitzing the Saints early.
Penguincustoms.net. What? Back in the credit card filers from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where I'd be without them.
Hey, that's mine. Stop that penguin.
Oh.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Travis, did you know you can get this season's COVID-19 shot when you get your flu shot?
Oh, 2 things at once.
2 things at once. I'll have 2 things at once, please. Now back to 2 things at once.
If they do score any more than like 38 points, Dennis Allen,
Travis,
you
ask
need
about getting
to
this season's COVID-19 shot.
go
when
on the
flu shot.
plane with the Lions. Or however the fuck you can get out of the city of New Orleans, do it. For your safety.
Applebee's new holiday combos are ending soon, starting at $13.99.
And the producers of The Masked Singer.
A relative of the famous person will come out here and sing. Does that voice remind you of somebody else we know?
He looked familiar.
Like, simply put my finger on it.
I'm having an out-of-body experience right now. Who's the celebrity behind the relative?
We Are Family. Premieres January 3rd on Fox.
For impact, and the baddest superstars on the planet are unleashed in prime time. Friday Night SmackDown at 8/7 Central on Fox.
Now, the Saints come into this one having lost their last two games, having fallen back into a tie for first in the division after losing to the Falcons last week.
And they're demoralized. I mean, you just, all these pictures, I mean, look at the expression on their faces. I mean, can't talk about the energy on the Lions side. There's none. There's confusion. What just happened? How are we going to fix this? This is going to become a matter of pride.
The Lions don't even look happy. This just looks like a regular day for them. It looks.
No, the Lions, meanwhile,
It's like, oh, we expected this.
Brewing concerns about things after the two tight wins and then the loss against the Packers. Out of the gates, Ken Hurry, 21-zip. Short kick this time. Lynn Bowden's going to take it from the 7. Bowden to the 25. As we
You know what? Let me be real. The moment you meet expectations for another team,
He's a wide receiver. He's very
the moment
dynamic. Here's
everything
that
is bad.
And here's
for
Jordan Howden. Those guys are
If you meet
Pete Werner
the other
and
team's
Lamar
expectations
Jackson,
for them,
injuries finally kind of catch up to you a little bit. I still
and
don't like
you
the
blow that out of the
linebacker,
water,
dynamic receiver coming out
that's
of the
when it's
slot. And
bad.
then again, poor angles. We're just seeing poor angles to the point of the tackle. Just basic, fundamental.
I mean,
football things from the Saints defense.
I mean, and even then, Juan had a chance to tackle and didn't. Saints go back on offense. They've got Taysom Hill ready to take this snap from the 25-yard line. Hill coming left side on his first touch.
I forgot about. Wait, no. Forget
Derek
Carr. Forget Jameis Winston. Forget Jake Hayner.
I've never seen anybody really.
We got a proven winner at quarterback in Taysom Hill. So it's like a total record of like 9-3.
Get him in there and just say to Detroit, all right, it's 21
as a starter at quarterback.
and we're going to
You know, I haven't tried him to play quarterback because he maybe not so good passes, but damn, he gives your offense a different branch of shit to look at for other teams. And
You just said Hill automatic. You're talking about Taysom
You know-
Hill. There's another Hill that's automatic. Tyreek
You don't
Hill.
even
No
think
one's
about
going to catch him. 78 yards for the score. Miami with a field goal. They're up 10-0.
Get serious.
on the Commanders. Yep.
You're still in the fucking playoffs. In the push, at least. Not the playoffs, but you're still literally a half a game out of the playoffs. Get serious.
Saints looking for their first down. They're not going to get it. Carr sacked by Bruce Irvin. It is
Let them score
Lions
again,
debut.
please.
The
Let them score
36-year-old showing
again.
that he still got it.
I want Dennis Allen to quit at halftime.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, a guy who expected to get picked up at some point during the season just because of his pass rush ability. 55 sacks through his career around the edge. I tell you, what a great pickup. That was November 14th. Get him
I hate
get him
to
ready to go.
resort
He
to
turned up
this
today. That's Andrew
because
Tweedy working against.
if anybody watched my Behind Enemy Lines episode, I said the best chance we have at winning anything is Derek Carr getting injured.
Collie Freeman's going to have a shot, but he drops it, picks it back up, and gets up by Taysom Hill.
Who? Collie Freeman?
But a shining light of these Saints at this point.
Who's
Taysom
Collie
Hill.
Freeman?
How about Bruce
Collie
Irvin? He
Freeman.
said, I might be 36, but I move like I'm 25, and I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting for a chance to show everybody.
I don't.
21-0 Detroit.
No idea.
You want to become a pilot? It's easy. It's just 14 years of obsession, rigorous training.
It's simple. Learn aerodynamics, physics.
It's not like you're learning to fly just one plane. There's this one, and eventually that. It's probably shorted out better. Only the best can fix it. That's why I'm here.
I'm here.
And we're here.
There was a family that played together and laughed together. But as they grew older, opinions widened, conversations became heated, and reunions became uncomfortable. Eventually, gatherings stopped because each had to be right.
We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that.
What? How was that a flag? He landed on him after the set. It's roughing the passer. What if he hit him high? Roughing the passer. And low? Roughing the passer. Well, what if he tramples him and then he's like, oh no? Then he tries to go back and he tramples him some more. And he's like, I'm so sorry. Wait, what?
This holiday season, give your family the gift that keeps them going. Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Category expands. Let's do it again.
Beat him.
Right for the pressure. You never know what's going to stop anybody under pressure.
One consistent.
My category stuff.
Nice.
Bugs.
Go head to head.
Bring it on.
The winner takes control of their opponent's territory.
Let's light it up.
Until one survives.
Who will conquer
The floor.
the most epic game show ever created?
You know what?
Premieres January 2nd on Fox.
After this game is over on this stream, we're gonna watch the post game show together because I want to see what fucking excuse Dennis Allen, Derek Carr, Pete Carmichael, anybody who talks has for what's going on right now. Because there is none. There really isn't.
So we're
Let's
talking
be
about an
honest.
all-time start to this game for the Lions. The third team since 2000. They have 3 touchdowns over the first 7 minutes of the game. The Raiders did it in 2002. They did it in 2010. And all these Lions fans that have swarmed here to New Orleans getting a treat. 21-0.
Drop 100 on us, please. Drop 100 on us. I'd love it. I would love it.
They're on the 54-yard line. Gibbs goes in motion. An off-right action. Goff will swing it outside and on Cameron. That cracked by Taylor. And then let's see the Saints rally to finish him off. Jordan is there for the tackle. We bring him back inside. Man, oh man.
Fuck is this
We talked
bullshit,
about it a
bro?
few times. There were some questions like, okay, we know the Lions are good, but how good after how they looked on Thanksgiving? It's as if they took all that talk and said, we'll show you.
Yeah, and I'm going to start this off. Pam talked about them saying that we were a little bit tired on Thanksgiving Day. Baloney, right? You know that schedule coming into the season. You know, as a Detroit Lions teammate, you play on Thanksgiving every year. It's all about getting this mini bye at the end of November to get you ready for December football.
Almost intercepted. Paulson and Debo had a shot at it. Couldn't hang on. To be fair, it could have been the turkey.
I'll go with tryptophan before I'll go with tired.
We're all tired. Thanksgiving Day, so they're down at 11, and as
The best case scenario is that we lose by 100 and let Adibo have the first.
as they struggle to take the ball away,
Why Adibo should do that.
today down to any shot.
Absolutely. You've got to have the ability to take the football away, steal possessions from Detroit, but you've got to start doing something right now because this game is going to get to the point where possessions are going to prevent you from getting back on pace.
Lions perfect on third down thus far.
Oh my God, Zach Vaughn got a
Vaughn
sack.
there for the second.
He stops them. He stopped them. Holy shit. All right.
Wow, what a great job by Zach.
Am I even excited
You're
to stop
going up
them?
against Penei Sewell. And watch how low he gets. Smaller guy on the outside. Look at that little dip right there. And then right to Jared Goff.
Saints defense forces the first Lions punt. Jack Fox.
We finally forced the punt.
He alert for the fake.
I think he learned his lesson on Thanksgiving.
4th and 19. Here it is. It is a high punt from Fox. Falcon back there. Sizes it up. Makes the grab.
Hold on, buddy.
Yeah.
Or not.
It's Spill.
Or not. We're full.
Jalen Reeves Maven the stop. So the Saints
Let's get
go back on
serious.
offense. Not Dan Campbell, the head coach of these Lions, has earned the nameplate, the dude, referring to his resemblance to Jeff Bridges' character from The Big Lebowski. And these guys have been awesome in every way, right? I mean, on offense, they're explosive. They go on the road, and with the attitude that he loves they play with, they've gone 4-1. 8-3, their best record through 11 games since the 1960s. And when you zoom the lens out from the struggles the last few games, they are having the kind of season they've waited forever for.
That's why there was no panic. And I was really impressed with head coach Dan Campbell going back looking at that film and saying, listen, it's turnovers. There's good stuff on that film. We just got to stop committing these turnovers.
They're on the 24. Carr looking to find his rhythm, looking to find somebody open, but they really haven't been so far. There's the O-line.
Yeah, Carr's first completed pass to Jamal Williams. Check
And here's some good news for Lions
it's going to
fans
be the check
because
down. I already know it.
it's been
Check
a
down,
while
check down,
since
check
you've
down.
seen the pass rush impact the
Either nobody
quarterback
gets open,
the
or
way it has here at the start of this
game.
game. I mean, Derek Carr is really struggling to get things out on time.
We have a total negative 6 yards
for your
in this
defensive
game.
line to get to the quarterback. Rush
Negative
coverage right now working as well for Detroit as I've seen over the last month.
All right, and it all goes hand in hand, and it seems like that coverage has been excellent so far, too. Here's Hill. Still on his feet. Tucked up at midfield.
I love Taysom Hill. I love Taysom Hill.
And finally got something going here.
Bring in Taysom Hill. Get yourself a fullback to lead him through there as well. Little down block by Cesar Ruiz, and there you go. And again, some missed tackles right there. Now Kirby Joseph. You got to make that stop. You can't go low on Taysom Hill.
Can they just run that play every
Shout out
single
Adam
play for the rest of the game?
Yeah, no, whoever said that, whoever just said that on the announcer, please.
You were going to get it over and over and over again.
Into the arms of Josh Pascal. Let me ask you this. I know Derek Carr says that he doesn't hear the criticism. He's done a much better job as his career's gone on of not listening to it. How do you not hear this? And how does it not affect you when every time you come on the field, you're getting
Do not show that terrorist people.
It's part of being in a profession where your skills are under the microscope. And when you talk about the quarterback position, none greater. And you know what it's like when you're in that situation. You get more of the blame when things go wrong. You get more of the credit when things go right. This is something that Derek Carr is used to through his career, and he's just got to work through it. The way you do it, you just start playing well.
Deal with throw it now. And it's for Juwan Johnson, but low and incomplete. Derek says that early in his career, he paid way too much attention. And he remembers watching Russell Westbrook, of all people, do an interview where Westbrook said, I just don't give a you-know-what people think. And it made an impact on Derek. He said, you know what? I need to be more like Russell Westbrook. And from that moment forward, says that he's done a much better job of just ignoring the outside noise. But
I'm sorry, what
guy's
now?
only human.
He said, I need to be more like Russell Westbrook?
Is that it? You
like Ted Lasso.
It does.
All right, Derek.
Pressure coming. Carr off his back foot, floats one too tall for Perry.
Oh.
Covered by Brian Branch. And it's fourth down.
Derek.
You can't get your feet set in the pocket. It just a little bit high there on the throw. This offense is completely out of sync. And we saw them against Atlanta last week. It was just the
No way.
when you've got it to that point,
We're
when
out
you
of
go to
sync.
the red zone, and
Who
it's
would've
an interception,
known?
and then it's a fumble, and then you got some penalties. I mean, you're not even getting close to the red zone. Your offense is not executing at a high level at all this afternoon.
Now the punt here for Lou Henley. Fair catch call for, bounces inside the 5 into the end zone. And now this. Coach Jake from State Farm.
It's official.
You save at home and auto insurance. You're the league's most valuable bundler.
MVB? Me?
He's surprised.
I just did not see this coming. This is truly unexpected.
I'm gonna start locking this place up. You done?
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
77 yards, 2 touchdowns already for Jared Goff. You know, he got traded to Detroit before the 2021 season. At the time, it was like, okay, if this is a stopgap until the Lions draft their next franchise
There was fans
quarterback.
booing
It was.
chat.
It's a burden because he
How
wasn't playing
unserious
very well.
can
He
you
had that
be?
huge
Nicky
contract.
fucking Loomis.
So who saw this coming?
Please, this is on you. You got to fire them.
Last year, mentioned prior to these turnovers the last couple games was
Or Gale. Gale, fire all 3 of them.
But it's gotten where they drafted around him to support him, and he's the guy. He's now doing extension next summer. We're on the 20-yard line out of the eye. Here comes Montgomery. That offensive line searches forward, paves the way for a first down run of the dozen.
Well, you bring in Brad Holmes as your general manager, and Brad Holmes spent time in LA with the Rams and Jared Goff, and and I think the big thing was, and we had this when we talked to him week 5 against Carolina, kind of coming in and just saying how much he's grown. And you look at his career and what he had accomplished by getting to a Super Bowl, but he was only in year 4. So there's so much more that he had to experience, had to learn, had to catalog as a quarterback.
Oh, knocked down, read perfectly by Granderson. Yeah, and incomplete as they try to whip it out there to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Is that a backwards pass?
And they need a big play. They need something from this defense to help out. Last week it was the offense that was kind of getting out on a good start and just struggling in the red zone. But right now this defense is really struggling to get their footing. So see if they can make a play here.
Second and 10, the Saints rush against the run. Yeah, Montgomery gets a few. 3rd and 7. The Saints defense early on was the biggest reason they got off to a good start. This is one of the best defenses in the NFL over the first 5 games. They slowly started to drop off, and then they got pounded on the ground like we mentioned last week. Now you wonder, like you said, if the injuries caught up with them. You go from Lattimore out last week. You had May and Warner. And this defense is trying to hang on at this point. 3rd and 7 here. They rush 5. Goff steps into one, incomplete, out in front of Josh Reynolds.
Jared Goff, I wish he was better. If he were better, the Saints would fired him. That's how he probably would.
Back-to-back punts forced.
Yeah, he had a middle linebacker dropping back into his throwing lane, so he had to get it out a little bit in front of Josh Reynolds. The only other option was to kind of put a little bit of air under it and lead him farther to the sideline.
Jack Fox to run it, almost blocked. Just got it off. Flags down as Bowden takes it to the 25. Yeah, and gets stopped by Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Yet another special teams tackle for him. See what this call is from our referee, Clay Martin.
You're going to pick the receiving team number 27. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's on Isaac Yaddo. Don't miss the Masked Singer Rock Night this Wednesday. 3 killer performances, 2 stellar unmasking. See which celebrity makes it to the finale. The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday at 8 Eastern on Fox. Taysom Hill had a 21-yard run on that last drive. The other 11 plays, 6 have a total of 1 yard. From the 16, here's a toss for Kamara. Alvin Kamara, who was outspoken this week, saying he's as frustrated as he's been in 7 years in this league. And some comments that opened some eyes. He said, we don't have an identity, and if there is one, it's that we're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, and we asked him, sometimes the player will just be frustrated after a performance and things come out. You kind of do a little spin control during the course of the week, and you still feel that way after a couple of days away from it and everything. He goes, absolutely. I never say anything I don't mean. He goes, we don't have an identity. I don't know what this team is trying to become. We talk about it a lot, but we never get the things done to get to the points that we're talking about.
Final seconds in this first quarter. Hill hands it off to Kamara. He's got a first down, bring the first quarter to a close, and bring some of the only cheers we've seen for the black and gold fans here in New Orleans. It has been all Detroit. As December begins, the Lions looking like they're primed for the final push.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza? Here you go. When you need it most.
The man singer is wrapped up for the next group final. And it's the final countdown with 2 Unmasked gigs. Only Masked Singer, Wednesday at 8 on Fox.
The musicals where dancers do things you didn't think human bodies could. Just incredible. Today.
The biggest games of the year. Christian McCaffrey needs the numbers. Always delivers in the Eagles. America's game of the year. Today was on Buck. Number 3, Kent. Texas. Wednesday at 7.
It's not just Pete Carmichael, Dylan Talon, and Derek Carr.
For Dan Campbell, he spent 5
It
years
is mainly on them.
before taking the Lions job and said,
And it's mainly on
so
them.
much of who
And
he is
as
as a
long
head
as
coach
Dylan
came
Talon
from
is
what he learned
coach,
in
it's
his
gonna look
time
great.
here.
So
He
please
said the
fire
number
him.
one thing that he learned was the importance of the cohesion of all the departments, the GM, the head coach, even the scouts, down to the players. So there never was Detroit led the NFL in touchdowns last year, but still looking for his first one as a safety.
Never agree with the Jamal Williams run on 1st and 10. Pete Carmichael, get serious, please.
Andrew Speed, by the way, out of the game, left tackle
No,
for
no,
the
don't get serious.
Saints.
Get fired.
Landon Young has replaced him.
Landon Young. Our offensive line is so bad that we've dwindled down to Landon Young at left tackle.
Okay. And 7, it's Kamara trying to run away from Pascal. He does, but then Tracy Walker gets him out of bounds, and it's 3rd and 5.
He ran away from
1st and
Josh
10
Pascal, but he
on with Jamal
flattened him
Williams.
enough to
2nd
allow
and 7.
Tracy Walker
Running with
to get up.
Alvin
Now,
Kamara.
here's one of those other guys that are
You're
thinking
gonna wait till
maybe that
3rd
guy
down to pass
Sid
me. What you're
Hutchinson,
doing? Are
and
you
look at the
fucking
pursuit down the
serious,
line,
please?
it kind of pushes Alvin
Are you
Kamara
serious?
a little bit farther and
Really?
farther out to the outside, and then your safety can come up and make the stop.
That's somebody that everyone pointed to as a key guy for this Lions defense. Second-year man out of Kentucky. Trying to give him that threat opposite Hutchinson. They're down in 4 here. Carr has Kamara. Alvin Kamara's got first down. Stumbles forward to the 42. 5-time
Derek is what, 12
Still
yards?
doing it at high level.
2 for 6, 12 yards in the pick.
Got to find ways to get him the football in space right now. Short passing game like they did on that 3rd down. Screen game. Anything you can. Yeah, that's one of the guys I just don't and understand, see, sometimes you come into the game and let's get 40 more. Let's get 7 involved right away. Those are the two guys that every defense we talk to when they play the Saints are concerned about.
It is Taysom Hill, got away from Hutchinson, but then got popped at the line of scrimmage by Jack Campbell, who we've talked about a little bit, getting the bigger opportunity today with Alex Anzalone out. But anybody you talk to says this guy is built for this. This is one of the reasons why they wanted to draft him, the mental side of the game, how well equipped he is to step in here for that green dot you see on his helmet, which means he's the one calling the signals for this defense there.
Yeah, a little bit of old school downhill style linebacker to Jack Campbell as well.
Pressure coming here from Campbell. Incomplete off of the hands of Johnson. He's had a couple go off his hands.
I know that was a bad ball still.
Not a good one for Johnson today.
Got to.
Holding. Offense number 71. Penalties decline. Third down.
It's on Ryan Ramczyk, and it's 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that was one of those guys that Dennis Allen talked to us about too, that had to step up, right? If you've got Rashid Shaheed is down and you've already lost Michael Thomas, and there was a question of whether or not Chris Olave was going to make it back. But hey, we're going to have to rely on Jamal Johnson. This was an opportunity for him to step up and show that he can be a valuable piece of this offense, and he's really off to a tough start to.
And you just saw when it comes to Olave, they haven't targeted him yet. Maybe now it's the time. 3rd down and 11. Movement up front. Hutchinson saying that he was drawn up.
False start. Offense.
There he was.
Fire penalty. Third down.
Yep. So 3rd down and 16 now. Saints are just 47 yards of offense. 1 for 4 on 3rd down. 3rd down and long here. Carr steps up, lets it fly. He's got 18 points. Let's throw the day from Derek Carr. 29 yards to the rookie.
Not only best throw of the day, but really just the best recognition, the best adjustment. There's A.T. Perry, 17, going to throttle it down right in that little soft spot right there. Good job creating that space, not running through it. And then there's Derek Carr right there.
Derek Carr's best play of the entire season.
Eyes downfield, makes a nice throw over the top. See if they can build on that. Their first positive play.
Perry's one of those guys that said an opportunity opened up because of the injuries to Thomas and Shaheed. His first chance against Minnesota a couple weeks ago, caught a touchdown. And they made his first start last week against the Falcons. Did not look good. Just stopped because he thought that he'd been called for a false start. But he's got a grab here inside the 35. Deepest they've gone. Taysom Hill's back in. They'll try to get around the edge. Jack Campbell's there to run him down after Cameron Sutton. You slowed him down.
So a nice adjustment now by Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, and his guys on that side of the ball. We talked about, all right, keep running that. Keep running Taysom Hill until they stop. Well, they stopped it the last couple of times. So now what can you do? What can you counter off of that? What has Aaron Glenn done? What have you made them adjust to? And how do we take advantage of that moving forward?
Aaron Glenn's back here in New Orleans, too. He followed Dan Campbell here after 5 seasons on this staff, and he said, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm going to be juiced up.
Yeah, this team is so undisciplined, uncoordinated, everything. Our offensive line is crumbling. The best players on our offensive line are crumbling. That's how you know.
This is a situation that Dennis Allen talks about. When we get into the red zone, we get behind schedule because of the penalties. And, here they are in this drive. It's situational.
Bro, Aaron, do you got a concussion or some shit? Why do you keep falling back? You're causing me fucking false starts.
He's not comfortable with the cadence right.
Keep switching.
The captains of this team, certainly the captain of that group up front. 2nd down, 14. Carr in the middle has command. Nichols on top of him after a gain of 5.
Nothing has a flow to it. Right? You watch the Detroit offense, and it's all right, we're building from this play to that play, and things are hitting stride, and guys are running after the catch. Everything is hard right now for this Saints offense. Even when they make a play, it doesn't look clean. Even the big pass to A.T. Perry is, that's Derek Carr scrambling and finding a receiver downfield. There's no execution to that. That's kind of extending the play.
Again, they are down Shaheed, they are down Thomas. Time I'm taking here in front of this 3rd and 9 play. The only that time. Because of their inability to finish once they get in the red zone, also because the defense has had that huge drop off. They know it's just all look out of sorts. Longest drive of the day here, 11 plays, a 3rd and 9. Lions bringing the house. Carr trying to beat it with the avenue. First catch for him on his first target. And they do convert 3rd and 9. We'll be in at 23.
Looking from the inside, you can see right there, did a really nice job of getting Kirby Joseph to open his hips towards the inside of the field. And then he just breaks right across that.
Second-year player out of Ohio State, leading receiver for the Saints both seasons. Having his best game prior to the concussion last week. It's his first catch here. So here they are in the red zone. Can they finish it off with Kamara for 3?
And I loved his comment when we talked to him about, finding that identity and then into the red zone issues and what's going on down there. And it's what I believe. You have to be able to run the football effectively down there because everything is in favor of the defense. You squeeze the field. There's not a lot of space. It becomes creative pass game elements, but you've still got to be able to run the football effectively, and that doesn't really change.
Also have Jimmy Graham in the game, active for the first time since October, trying to give him another option down here. 2nd and goal. Carr has Graham and a touchdown.
I just won $90.
2 catches this year.
I just won $90, Cat. Cat, I just won $90. Jimmy Graham anytime touchdown score, baby. Let's go. Did he dunk? Did he not dunk? Please tell me he dunked. $5 to $90.
2015.
Did he dunk? If he didn't dunk, I'm gonna cry. If he didn't dunk, I'm gonna cry. Dunk,
And one of the
please.
all-time great Saints.
He didn't dunk.
New Orleans.
He didn't.
First
didn't
5
dunk.
years
Oh my
here.
God, bro.
Seattle and Green Bay and Chicago.
He didn't dunk. He didn't dunk.
And if they know is that
Chad, he didn't dunk.
playing earlier. His first game since October, he's got a touchdown the first time they put him in there. Saints with some life. 21 servant. Back in a moment.
What do you think is a new album cover?
Nothing that could work.
Oh, I like that.
Man.
Please.
Oh, or we could try something like that.
Ah,
That's good, right?
it's something. I think it needs to be like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that. It's a comic.
Wow, next up in Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day I'm gonna be just like you.
Bang, baby. Bang, baby.
How about another slice?
$90, baby.
Gee whiz.
If we lose, I'm getting money losing. Fuck yeah.
AJ's got it out of his Little Caesars. Try stuff crazy crust for only $9.49. Pizza, pizza.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Coach, what has gotten into these lions?
They are hungry, kid. And the gladiators look mighty tasty.
Shoot, I like Italian too.
Fox prime time boot. Fun, fancy mix.
That $90 hitting the DraftKings account gonna hit like fucking crack. That shit gonna hit like crack. That 90 hitting the DraftKings account's gonna hit like crack.
Want to see what your team ranks? Just tell Siri, show me the football standings.
Bang!
Well, the Saints finally in the end zone. They finish up the drive.
Bang!
To Grant. It's the
See that
first
shot?
touchdown drive that Derek Carr has
See
found on the
that?
field for the finish up since
Dang.
November 5th. It's only the team's 4th touchdown in their last 37 drives. One of those came with Taysom Hill on the field. 2 of them came with Jameis Winston in the game after Carr got out against Minnesota. Carr has him in the end zone for the first time in nearly a month. This pretty toss to Jimmy Graham.
What a great move on Tracy Walker to create that space inside so he could stay away from Malcolm Rodriguez, number 44, the linebacker.
And you can see the look on Carr's face. Like, man, oh man. Finally, something to feel good about. Jimmy Graham's there to help him find that moment. Now, a little bit of pressure back on the Lions. This crowd getting revved up. Saints back to within 2 touchdowns. So it's David Montgomery on the first play of the drive. Pushes forward for
Chat,
two.
I tweeted I got a hold of the script and the picture of me betting Jimmy Graham like 3 hours
New
ago.
Orleans to respond on both sides of the football.
That's a dope
And it's
chat.
now
That's a dope chat.
shifted to Detroit, and they've got one of their players down in the offensive line. Looks like Frank Ragnow. And this is, I was surprised.
Fucking W chat. We could lose this game and I'm okay with it. I've already wanted to lose this game, but $90, I completely forgot I did that until I saw Jimmy come in the game. I'm like, yeah. That's what I knew. It was time. So you know what, Derek Carr? Thank you. Thank you, Derek Carr. This is the only time I'm thanking you. But thank you for throwing the way of Jimmy Graham because you just made me $90.
Yeah, that's God makes it easy to get coverage for what you care about. Cars, apartments, jewelry. And what about the wolf brands? I've got you. There you go. Oh, that's the Patrick's good evening.
I don't know if you guys can see that well.
From cars to rangers to jewelry, it's easy. I gotta go.
Okay.
It's steakmas season at Outback Steakhouse, where we deck the
Look at,
place with new steak entrees. La 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 la
Look at this.
It all starts at $16.99. For a limited time, only at Outback Steakhouse.
Whoa, the new iPhone 15. That amazing camera. Yeah. Zoe, you're an action star. Hey, action. Join T-Mobile and get 4 new iPhone 15s on them and 4 lines for $25 a month. With that camera, I'll be sharing pics from the sweat. You do not want to see yourself skiing. Yeah, good at skiing. Your son woman is.
This holiday at T-Mobile, get 4 new iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines of unlimited for $25 a month.
What do you think of the jacket? You look like a marshmallow.
Every family has one. You know the one who pushes the limits. Who's always up for a challenge. Who never backs down, but always has your back. Every family has one. Well, we have 3. Meet the Chevy ZR2 family. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Week 13 continues later today on CBS.com, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Chiefs face the Packers on NBC. And Week 13 concludes with Monday Night Football as the Bengals take on the Jaguars on ESPN and ABC. Then Week 14 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Geico. It's easy to Geico. Chevrolet, together.
I'll be using this chat.
What? 21-7 game, and you take a look here, Daryl, the injury, the center, Frank Reck. Now, this is a key guy.
Oh.
Who stepped off of the field. It doesn't look like a whole lot. I cannot tell you how
David
painful that is when you get hit into the belly of the calf. And you can see how gingerly Frank Ragnow
I
is
should
leaving
fucking
the field.
do it.
And so a couple changes up front as they handed off to Jameer Gibbs. They moved Graham Glasgow from guard to center, and then Colby Sorstall, who really struggled.
Graham Glasgow. Could they got Graham Glasgow?
In the second half of that game, he comes in.
The Lions are playing Graham Glasgow at center.
Now he was going up against that interior defensive line for Green Bay is pretty
No,
darn good.
yeah, he was
And,
a guard.
you know, he really
He's
struggled.
playing
He
center.
really struggled
Just,
there.
Ragnar.
I get some of my big guys right on top of number 75.
They're
Let's
down.
see
You're
if
gonna
we
stop
can
here. I
roll
might get
out
confident.
since Thanksgiving.
They play right here for the Saints defense, trying to hang on to some of that momentum. 3rd down and 2 out of an empty set. Jared Goff, quick throw. Laporta in the flat.
Short.
Is not going to get
Short.
there.
Short.
First, it was Jordan Howard.
It's no Brando.
Anderson finished the job.
Big Brando.
And the Saints defense from 3 and out.
What a great job by Carl Granderson, because I really think Sam Laporta is going to break these 2 tackle attempts right here. If 96 is not hustling, Sam Laporta is going down the field for extra yards. Great job by your defensive end getting out there to make the play.
Good awareness.
That's a little more like the defense that Dennis Allen was talking about. Them playing really atmosphere, fast and physical, and swarming to the ball. And that's one of those areas where you're always awareness for the fake against Dan Campbell's teams. Fox sends away a good one. Dalton back inside his own 10. Swarmed and stopped. And Taylor Reeves Mabel with his 4th special teams tackle today. And now this.
You gotta go. Don't think too hard.
Right now on PetSmart.com, save an extra 20% off site-wide with code CYBER20 so you can make merry memories with the ones you love. PetSmart, anything for pets.
KFC 2 for $5 wraps your back? Now with new mac and cheese wrap.
And you wrap your back with a new mac and cheese wrap. 2 for just $5.
Well, Saints had a chance to get to within a touchdown right here.
Unbelievable. They had a nice long drive last time. You see that 13 plays, 84 yards. Going to have to go 90 here. Can you imagine if they're able to grind out this clock? We go in at halftime at 21-14 after the start that Detroit had. How different that vibe in that locker room will be.
It's 21-0, 7 minutes into this game. By the way, Andrew's feet back in the game at left tackle. They run in that direction with Jamal Williams for a game of 3.
It's funny, both coaching staffs
drive
talk about this being a very physical style of football. It was going to be
And I will
position.
start
It was
rooting for
going
us
to
to
be
win
a
this game.
defensive battle. And you wonder if Jamal Williams getting some extra snaps here today, sharing a little bit more of the load with Alvin Kamara than normal.
Yes, a big
And just beat it at tackle. I love that. I love that. Beat it tackle is actually not bad.
Against Jerry Jacobs.
Beat it tackle is not a bad idea.
The Dolphins were 17-7. Guess what? Tua airs this one out.
Holy shit.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill is him, though. You know what? Fuck all this Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, and whoever you want to throw into that conversation. Tyreek Hill is the MVP.
You might get 2,000 yards today. Nice. The defense doesn't steady up.
Olave walks off of the field in front of this 3rd down and 3 play. Carr stays in at quarterback. He runs the speed option to Kamara. Made the first man miss and got close to the first down. Barnes popped into the sideline. One of the officials over there is injured.
Tyreek Hill has 3 catches for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns.
When you run speed option, you've got to press. You've got to make the guy you're going to option make a decision to play you as the quarterback.
Tyreek Hill might actually legitimately be
And then a
MVP.
player who's in phase with you. And that's just that's a little bit early. I would have liked to have seen Derek Carr press that a little bit more. And actually, I think he needed to carry that out because I think the player was being blocked on the end of the line. He actually needed to get to that next person that was going to be the one you wanted to put in conflict.
Derek Barnes came over there, made a big tackle to make it 4th down and short. Barnes is another one of those young linebackers getting an increased role today because of Anzalone being already having his best season, but a bigger spot today. And as they take a look at For the chain gang over there that was injured, we're going to step aside.
Carol, to tell me you want a new iPhone. A better plan is Verizon.
Wait, they take this break.
Double watch all on that. Please forgive him. It's over, just a little awkward. Then we'll wrap this up.
For a limited time, turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE, all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
What can I do for you, man?
Really craving nacho fries.
Ads are working.
What ads?
Like all the pictures I put over here. Okay. I put that there.
That's such a my Huntsville.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Ready? Let's do it.
81 contestants, 81 categories.
Space desserts. I love movies.
And the trivia duo until only one survives.
Nearby. Let's light it up.
From the creators of The Voice and Big Brother, it's the most epic game show ever created.
Who will conquer?
Rob Lowe hosts The Floor, premieres January 2nd on Fox. Get down back.
This team is loaded top to bottom.
Weekdays at 9:30 Eastern, only on FX1.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL.
This game is like a runaway freight train to start, but then the brakes pumped. 21-7 late in this first half. And again, the delay has been because one of the members of the chain gang over there has leg rolled up on it. A lot of pain. Looks like a potentially pretty serious injury over there. And continue to take a look at him. He's close enough to the field where it'd be hard to keep playing. It's going to be 4th and 2. Saints will punt it as soon as we resume action. Right now, why don't we check in with Kurt and Jimmy?
All right, thanks, guys. Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we'll recap the first half of the games around the league. Plus, we'll get you ready for the NFC Championship rematch between the Eagles and the Niners.
Hey, Kurt, you think I can get one of these 3D thingamajigs? I got the moves.
We'll see you at the half.
Honey, I Shrunk the Host.
I can't wait for that game.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're coming into the season, you looked at it as a game you'd circle. Both teams have lived up to the preseason expectations. It is Lions today. Off to the roaring start, 21-0, 7 minutes into the game, but last 3 drives, they've punted all 3.
I was involved with a championship game, and we went down 21-0 very early in the first quarter. The rallying cry was, hey, at least we still have a lot of time to get back into the game. And you fight so hard, and you just never seem to be able to close that gap. I always felt like if we could get it inside double digits, we got close a couple of times to getting it to 7, and we just couldn't get there. And, that's where this game is right now. It kind of reminds me of that. And, is New Orleans going to be able to kind of scare Detroit by bringing back something was that, as you pointed out, Joe? I mean, it really was. It was a runaway train to start.
Yeah, the Lions, meanwhile, ready to go back on offense. What are you looking at from them to try to get their offense triggered back up?
The biggest thing was the energy that they came out with. Pam talked about it. That was very, very evident. They were playing at a different pace with a different amount of energy, and New Orleans couldn't match that. That's the biggest thing. It's such an emotional game. There's so many flows and exchanges of momentum that right now it's starting to swing towards New Orleans. And so for Detroit's offense, when they get back on the field, they have the opportunity to kind of seize that back And the last thing we touched on at the beginning of this drive, the one thing you do not want is this getting to 21-14 and going into half right with them getting the ball on the way back out.
Lions in position to win their first division title in 30 years. They got a 2.5 game lead over the Vikings. They're trying to finish strong as they did last year. Now, last year they dug themselves such a big hole. They started the season 1-6 before winning 8 of 10 to finish it, so fell just a little bit short. Finishing kick this year would mean sealing the deal on that division title. First one since it was a different division. It was the NFC Central back in 1993, the last time they won a division championship. And then Dan Campbell's team will set its sights on winning a playoff game for the first time since the 91 season. We won't go into detail what happened that day.
I appreciate that, Joe.
Here for you, partner. The Lions went down the field and scored on their first drive today with a David Montgomery run. Got the ball right back. Interception on the first play defensively. Laporte has scored, and then it was on St. Brown, and it was 21-0. Faster than it had been 21-0 in any game in the NFL in 13 years. Saints got in the end zone, putting Jimmy Graham back on the active roster. He comes in, and they solve the red zone woes with a touchdown there. 21-7 the score. Late in this first half. Saints in search of their first playoff trip in 3 years. As bad as things are, because the division is as bad as it is, they're staying alive at 5-6. The Falcons have a 7-5 lead over the Jets currently in the bottom of the 8th.
I think we all saw that type of game coming, right? It's got to be. And then the big thing is you get past this Lions game, 5 games to go, 3 of those 5 are inside that division for the New Orleans Saints.
Three straight home games here. So first home game since November 5th. They get the Lions here, then the Panthers and the Giants come in. Games they should feel like they should win. That's been the easiest schedule in the NFL to this point. The one it's only meant 5-6. So the fact that it's easy over the last month, Saints are hoping that means something this time.
Heard that before.
Headley spot. Not a good one. And the fair catch taken at the 40. And there is a flag down.
Here's the kid Foley, receiving team number 57. Senior penalty. What's that?
We're talking about the NFC South, which looks a little bit like this for the second year in a row. Tampa Bay won last year at 8-9. What do you think this year? What's this going to come down to?
I think it's going to be very similar to what happened before. And it's been that way for a while. I mean, I remember Carolina won at 7-8-1 one year, and then actually went into the playoffs and won a playoff. So I know some fans get frustrated when you have a division that is down, and we're talking about sending a team with a losing record into the playoffs. But a lot of times they've been on such a roll at the end of the season just to get that playoff spot. They're playing their best football of the season.
The Lions going to work out of the Wildcat here. David Montgomery takes a snap, trying to get the offense going again. This won't do it. He got tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we go down to Pam for an injury update.
Well, Joe, you saw a while ago, Lions center Frank Ragnow helped up the field. He was carted back to the locker room a while ago. Ragnow, the Lions tell me, has a knee injury and is questionable to return.
It's one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, but again, all year dealing with an injury here, an injury there. And now their center, one of the key guys up front, out of the game with an injury. Goff's back in from an empty set on second and long. Flags down. False start.
False start. Offense, number 68. Hunter Quigley, second down.
It's on Taylor Decker.
And what was so efficient and so fluid for Detroit through those first 3 drives now is kind of It really feels like there's a transition going on right now with momentum.
As the offense goes, it's like the team's traded uniforms. 2nd and 16 underneath it's Laporta. Sam Laporta, the 35. 2nd round pick out of Iowa, off to a monster start. When I say monster start, I mean an historically good start to his career as a tight end.
And you watch him as a rookie in the NFL, the tight end position, the fluidity that he moves with, how good he is running the entire route tree, not the tight end route tree, but I think that Ben Johnson is quite comfortable putting him anywhere and asking him to run any route. I think it's a big mismatch across the board.
Hawkeyes could have used him last night. On 3rd down, pressure coming. Goff lets it rip, and he's got Laporta again. 1st down to midfield.
It's not running away from people all the time. Sometimes it's the start, stop, change of direction. And that's what Sam Laporta did on that play right there to Jordan Howden. It's out of the break. Watch 87 at the top. That's great coverage. It's just that quickness out of the break. He doesn't have to tap his feet and waste so much time getting in and out of that break.
Goff has 8 completions, 5 of them to the rookie tight end. Jahmyr Gibbs stopped at the line. Nephi Sewell in this matchup. 2 of the 3 Sewell brothers that are playing in the NFL. You got Benet on the offensive line for the Lions, and then Nephi, linebacker from Utah. Early brother Noah plays for the Bears. What a special thing. And then, of course, they got their parents here. Gabrielle and Arlene made the trip from Hawaii instead of their normal setup where they set an early alarm there, like 6:30 in Hawaii. They got 3 TVs going, said, no, we got to go be there at the Superdome. On 2nd and 9, Jordan Montgomery made the first man miss. They got a short game. Carl Granderson the tackle, and it's 3rd down as we near the 2-minute warning.
Nice job by Demario Davis on that last play, kind of forcing that issue. You see that down block, and he just attacked it. Does Ben Johnson see how aggressive he was on that play, give that same action, and have some play action dialed in offense?
We'll find out after the 2-minute warning. It was all Lions early. The Saints stemming the tide. Back in the game. Back to New Orleans.
This year, let Ford make the holidays bright and bring everyone together. Go over any type of terrain with Ford Bronco Sport and the confidence of GOAT modes, and the versatile Ford Explorer with available seating for 7. And with power on demand in the all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning, well, that's how Ford is making the holidays bright. See your Ford dealer today during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event.
Would you marry me?
Thank you so much. See you.
Get the Google Pixel 8 Pro on Verizon. That's $1,000 in value.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 is so good. The crew is giving every combination code names.
Okay, so it's basically some Tay-Tay.
Eggman and Saucy Boy. 2 hot coffees. No matter what you call it, Wendy's breakfast is that breakfast. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles. We're done.
What about these?
What's right?
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
This Thanksgiving, Crown Royal is giving back and saying thanks to America's heroes by packing our purple bags as care packages for those proudly serving overseas, or supporting the generous acts off the field, and we all enjoy the generous acts on the field. Crown Royal is a proud partner of the NFL and salute to service. Visit kickoffwithcrown.com to learn more and impact your own purple bag for our country's heroes.
Saturday, Fox Primetime Hoops begins. UCLA and Villanova. Biggest games and the biggest names are Fox Primetime Hoops Saturday, 7 Eastern on Fox. Here in New Orleans, it was all Lions early. The Saints have clawed back 21-7, and out of the 2-minute warning, a big 37 play for Ben Johnson in this Lions offense. Floats up down the middle, a perfect strike, and it's all around St. Brown. Got a step on Paulson and Debo, and Goff zipped it through there for 24 yards.
This is a great throw because this is a real tight window. On St. Brown at the top. You've got your safety coming across, trying to make a play on a Tyrann Mathieu. Confidence right now with Jared Goff. We talked about the middle of the field throws, a lot of that off play action. That was just straight drop back and a really well thrown football.
Goff 9 out of 13 today. Minute 20. End around. It's Khalif Raymond. Laporte in front. Gives him a block. Raymond's trying to climb the ladder, and Debo dragged it down. They just got so many different guys they can go to. I mean, Khalif Raymond is a dynamic playmaker. He's like 5th or 6th on the list.
I want you to watch right here. Jordan Howard, or Howard right there on the back end, and he's going to get through. Number 31. He forces Sam Laporta to stop. When that first got out on the edge, look at that. That looks like a touchdown. That's going to be a walk-in touchdown. But a great job by Jordan Howden, number 31, kind of getting in there, forcing Sam Laporta to come back and block him. And that allows Paulson and Debo to make a play.
Lions use their first time out in front of the 2nd and 1 with a minute 6. And something going for the first time since it was 21-zip, 7 minutes into the game. Prior to this drive, Lions didn't have another first down since. Extra lineman in the game. Dan Skipper motions across the formation, and they run behind him with Montgomery. He's got it up for a first down. Down to a minute. Yeah, they use their second timeout. I beg your pardon, it's New Orleans using the timeout with a minute 1.
I think it's so hard when you get into those situations. You bring the big guy over to the one side, and as a defensive player, you've got to be like, they got to be running it over there. I know as soon as I overplay this, Ben Johnson's going to have something drawn up to take advantage of me being out of position.
Boy, how badly could Dennis Allen's team use one of those takeaways? Top 5 in the NFL in takeaways this season. It's been the Lions' biggest issue recently. Detroit knocking on the door here. The minutes to go in this first half. Gibbs coming straight downhill. Swerving his way inside the 10. There's Mario Davis for the tackle.
That was one of the areas that Dan Campbell shared why Jameer Gibbs reminds him of Alvin Kamara is because of the in-between the tackle running style. You know, he's not just a perimeter guy. He's not a matchup guy. He's a great formation with. That's a little bit of what he brings to the table, but that power inside, and we saw that. And then that explosive ability on that long run on the opening drive.
Yeah, what did Dan Campbell say? He said he may be faster, good in space, but this is not a fragile back. 2nd and 7. Goff. What's the throw? Keeps it alive. Lets it into the end zone for St. Brown. It was defended by Mathieu, but it's still down. Tyrann Mathieu coming off a 2-interception game in Atlanta.
I like the quick decision there by Jared Goff. You know, he's got his eyes out to the right side. I think they had something drawn up for Jameer Gibbs. You're trying to create that one-on-one. You can kind of dictate a little bit more when it's the running back coming out of the backfield, and it was covered well by the Saints defense.
3rd and 7, 15 seconds. Goff is pressure, turns the shoulders, lets it fly incomplete. Over the head of St. Brown. And it'll be a field goal attempt.
Yeah, you got beat quick. You didn't have time to stay in the pocket. The focus scores all the guy that's in, the new guy that's in struggled a little bit right there. And Brian Brzee just beats it quick back to the inside, disrupts that whole play.
Yeah, the rookie first rounder out of Clemson, who's played more and more. It's graded out pretty well. By that pressure there to force this field goal. It's up to 26 yards for Riley Patterson. Yeah, he's got the chip shot. Lions have their first point since that early flurry, 24-7. It's been an impressive first half for Dan Campbell's team. Follow up to that disappointing Thanksgiving Day loss. Well, this week, NFL players are wearing customized cleats, you might have noticed, in honor of the causes they support through My Cause, My Cleats. Go to NFL.com/MyCause, to hear players' stories, bid on their custom cleats for charity, and learn more about how they're making a difference in their communities. It's some sweet ones, huh?
Love the color scheme. Tied in with the charities. Really well done. It's grown so much. Remember the first few years, there was a limited number of guys that would participate. It's really, really good to read the backstory on the team, find out the reason why the player is connected to that charity and learn a little bit more of the impact that it's had in his life.
Well, Taysom Hill, add to the resume. To say you need to put your resume all on one page, it shouldn't be too long. He's going to have a hard time doing that as he does. We expect their returning kicks this week as well, with Shaheed out. Saints are going to get the ball to begin the second half. But down 3 scores.
Yeah. 24-7.
24-7 game. So 1 touchdown drive for the Saints. Outgained by about 100 today. The issue's been a little bit different. They haven't been able. Previous games they really just couldn't finish off drives. Offense just looked out of sorts from the beginning today.
Yeah, we talked with Dennis Allen. It's the biggest ability to finish.
Plenty of those this season. They're top 5 in the league in takeaways. Don't have any of those yet. This offense is lax. They did play field today. Begin the second half with a card throw. It's underneath. And it's the first catch of the day for the Derek Carr strips him up.
One of the big things that we were looking forward to in the game was the turnover struggles of Detroit the last 2 weeks coming up against a defense that had been very good at that during the course of the year. And that's the one that's out there. Jared Goff has avoided any of the key mistakes. The ball security in the pocket's been good. Not comfortable with the drop back passing. We'll see if that Saints defense can get some rush on that.
The one takeaway came from the Lions defense on the very first play of the day. Here's Kamara with some room. Spun right into the tackle of Jimmy Jacobs. Well, you hit that spin button, you think you're getting free of that block right in the middle of your back.
And it's a different approach than what we saw at the start of the game. I really do feel that if you really want to see this offense start to function, let's get number 41 involved early. Let's get number 7 involved early. Get them into a flow. Then we can start dipping into our bag of tricks with some other things. But those should be the cornerstones to start every game, every half. Is get them comfortable, let them feel like they're going to be involved with the game plan.
Taysom Hill to take the snap at quarterback. He's back to throw. Eyes downfield. Launches for a one. Climbs up. Knocked down. Coverage from Kirby Joseph. Just a touch underthrown. And if he completes that pass, they are never going to want to see another quarterback ever.
I tell you what, it is a great job by Kirby Joseph getting back, not interfering, getting his hands up, watching the eyes, because he's down inside. He got pulled way up with that play action with Taysom Hill at quarterback. And you're exactly right, Joe. If he can get it out there a little bit earlier, get it a little bit further down the field, that's going to be a walking touchdown for Chris Olave.
If Taysom didn't under 30 balls,
Carr comes back in, second and 10. Lions bring pressure. Got rid of it. Here's Kamara. There's some room. First down to midfield. There's an injured one back in the backfield. It's Alim McNeil who's yet to get up.
Oh,
This has been one of the key guys for them. A breakout season in his third year. Limps to his feet.
And kind of what we talked about with Detroit and Jahmyr Gibbs. You get that running back, you can kind of control that matchup.
can we just like
And
run
that's
into the
exactly what
Texas
the
route all
Royals did
game?
there with Alvin Kamara. We're going to get him on the back. We have much more control over what that matchup is going to be with him coming out of the backfield.
From midfield, they give it to him on the ground here. And Josh School there to drop in for a loss. Second round pick last year out of Kentucky. Comes up with a attempt for loss here. Look back to the previous play of Lee McDaniel. Remember McNeil, how he got hurt.
It's kind of similar to the one we saw early in the game when Frank Ragnow got hurt. Watch the legs come together. Aiden Hutchinson and Lee McNeil, and just kind of clicking heels together.
Second and 10. Wide open, Taysom Hill from Carr. 18 yards for Taysom Hill before Tracy Walker brings him down.
Well, breakdown in coverage right there because he was passed through the linebacker level, and there was nobody there on the other side when he came across formation. You see right there, both linebackers are coming out to chase the running back into the flat, and they allow Taysom Hill to go through the middle of the field uncovered.
And he can catch. And now he's going to go to quarterback. Where he's running 4 times today, successful.
This guy should be a Madden commentator. I'd like to commentate on this guy.
From 34, Bill's got it. And in the whole waiting for is Kirby Joseph, who's made a couple plays on this run.
It's funny, last week, getting ready for the Atlanta game, Arthur Smith saying, yes, I'm very well acquainted with Taysom Hill and all his big plays, especially against us. Seems to always have a big game against the Falcons. And Dan Campbell was the same way. He's like, I tell you, this guy is just a throwback, old school football player. Love the way he plays the game. Always did when he was here in New Orleans.
Same thing with Aaron Glenn. He raved about it. He said, as good as he is as a player, he's a better person. And flip the ball to Hill and then give it to him. And Hill slips away momentarily, but can't totally pull away from Derek Barnes, who gets the tackle. Right back to Taysom Hill, who arrived as a backup quarterback, and of course is what he did at BYU as a quarterback, but he was a special teams player as well. The Saints started to use him more and more in different packages and offense in his second year here. But it's really the point where he's under a long-term extension, and he is kind of the centerpiece of this offense at this point. They're down in 12. Carr. Walks one, no Monday. Comes back and makes the play. Saving Carr on a poorly thrown ball.
Now this is outstanding. Gets on top of him, stacks a little tuck right there by Jerry Jacobs. And I love that little wiggle to the outside that lets him get back vertical again. And the adjustment to the underthrown ball and making that catch, that's outstanding.
Saw him make a grab like that on the other side of the field last week. He gets him here on a third down play beating Jerry Jacobs. So first and goal at the 2. Kamara straight ahead for the Saints touchdown. Excellent drive to begin the second half for New Orleans. So the Saints find a way 2 for 2 in the red zone today.
We talked about it coming into the game, but you're going to get better in the red zone. This was the defense to do it again, because Detroit has really struggled with red zone TD percentage. They're 30th in the NFL, and it's just power football. We saw with Dan Skipper on the other side. You bring over Foster Moreau, add that extra body, and there's Alvin Kamara going in. So it also helps when you get a completion down 2-yard line. That's a nice red zone possession.
Kamara's got his franchise record 76th career touchdown, although his first one since October. And that catch you're talking about to set it all up. Chris Olave, they didn't know if they'd happen today. They're going to need him if they're going to come back from down 21-0 back to within 10.
Oh, look at this. It's like a science project. Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me. It can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents. Are those all different lettuces?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies? Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be 1945. Oh, I'm just paying for my own stuff.
Do Ethan, you've always inspired me to get outside, even in the icy cold water. So I got this puffer blanket just for you. Because every hero needs a cape. From Noah.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by training AI with your data. When you Watson X your business, you can build AI to help coders code faster, customer service respond quicker, and employees handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
Rated team.
I was abducted by the RDA. Now that I'm free, I fight for Pandora.
Avatar, Tears of Pandora, available December 7th.
Should we be helping? This was all our fault. At this point, we just get in the way.
Red Bubble is all new tonight, followed by decisions on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Pepsi, official soft drink of the NFL.
Alvin Kamara finishes off the touchdown drive, of which Derek Carr was perfect. He's back to the start of the second quarter. He's 11 of 12.
Pretty impressive. The resiliency of this group. It's not easy when you have a start like that to be able to get everybody back on the same page and kind of redirect everything from an X's and O's standpoint. So really nice job getting it down to 24-14 by the Saints.
Philip Dorsey with a chance from the 5, and Dorsey got tripped off by Isaac Yadam. We got the Saints side of things from the Lions' perspective.
We got Dan Campbell, and without me bringing it up, Derek, we talked about the energy he's seeing from his football team. He wants that to continue. Play fast and efficient is what Campbell is looking for. The Lions' offensive line with changes with center Frank Ratnow's knee injury. Campbell told me we just need to stay consistent. Firmly believes that group is 1 or 2 blocks away from breaking a big run.
A couple of those early, then the injury happened to Ratnow. They moved Glasgow to center. They brought Sorstall into the game to play guard. Gibbs comes in motion. It's a flip to the outside in Montgomery. David Montgomery struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. Carl Granderson strung that thing out.
Really good job by Carl Granderson, too, because it looked like they might have had the edge set. But watch the effort. Josh Reynolds is there. He releases through him. Sam Laporta, then Taylor Decker. I mean, there's 3 guys right there, and he just finds his way between everybody and gets down the line of scrimmage to make the play out of bounds.
Here he's at it. This guy was undrafted, worked his way into the rotation first couple of years, but a full-time starter now. And a breakout season for him. Second down and 10. It's a draw that gets blown up. Flags fly. Jameer Gibbs is going nowhere. He's the happiest man in the building to see flags, even if it's on his team. He's about to get crushed.
After the snap, fall short. Offense at 87. I got a turn. Second down.
It's on Sam Laporta. That's a little bit there like a microcosm of what Dan Campbell was talking about coming into the game, that every team is going to face adversity in a season. Well, in this game, they're cruising along as they were in this season. But some bumps here. Saints put the pressure on. On 2nd and 15, Goff is pictured, throws incomplete. They wanted to set up the screen for Gibbs. 3rd and long.
Yeah, I think the big thing is when he talked about December football. And when you talk about December football, it's separating. If you want to be one of those teams, you got to separate. If you're up 21-0, yeah, it's on the road in a difficult environment to play in. But it's the Saints who are 5-6 and have a lot of issues. And to allow this team to get back in and get this crowd back into it, Dan Campbell's going to be disappointed because there was an opportunity for him to really send a message the first week of December football.
3rd and 15, underneath. Laporta's got the goal, but a long way to go. He won't get there. He is swarmed. And the Saints firmly have this crowd back in the game. Within 2 scores and set to get the ball back.
I think that that's the most dangerous thing moving forward right now, too. I always felt that this was one of the more tougher venues to play in. There's a handful of them across the NFL where when the crowd gets into it, it really impacts your ability to function offensively on the field. And they're letting this Saints crowd, there's a lot of Lions fans here, but they're letting the Saints crowd get back into it.
Fox to punt. Out in the return. It's a couple they've gotten close to today coming after the punt. Here's Bowden from the 22. Then Bowden to the outside. Gets a punt. Cuts it upfield to the 37. Saints offense back to the field. The Lions offense was rolling early, struggling a little bit lately, and so some pressure put on that defense.
They just moved here from San Francisco.
McCaffrey stinks.
Mom, can't let them lose like that.
Wow. Well, guess we got to step it up.
McCaffrey still stinks.
That's crap.
Get more cheer from your morning routine. Savor the season with our peppermint mocha flavored creamer. And make 20 cups of deliciously rich coffee at home for the price of 1 from a coffee shop. Coffee's perfect holiday made. Coffee made.
Panera's toasted baguettes are loaded with fresh details. Ripe tomatoes, melted mozzarella, and freshly made green goddess dressing. And when they come together, those details become big. Toasted baguettes from Panera, freshly prepared with clean ingredients.
You can feel it. A force that moves everything around it. Intensive. It comes from deep down inside. Full-time fans, your passion is unshaken. And you deserve what will win. Modelo, the market of fun.
They'll just save big on a Bluetooth speaker at Amazon. And oh boy. Shop last minute deals now at Amazon. Get it, mama.
Welcome to Master Junior, home for the holidays.
I thought we were all gonna wear costumes for this.
The MasterChef Junior Holiday Special begins December 10th on Fox.
We've saved the most dramatic transformations for last. All I want to do now is get that out of it. Kitchen Nightmares 2-hour season finale tomorrow on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Visa. Everywhere you want to be. And by Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Well, he might have stepped away from the TV, turned the channel even, and said, that one's finished. But Derek Carr and the Saints have refused to go away. He's 11 of his last 12 after the 1-for-5 start. He threw an interception in the first offensive play of the day for the Saints. He's been almost perfect since the start of the second quarter. The Saints have the ball back within 2 scores. First down and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Play action. Carr steps up and throws.
Go, Olave.
After the first play of this drive, Olave gets 30 yards in the Lions' territory.
Yeah, remember, Joe, we kind of got into that conversation, and they're booing Derek Carr. They're cheering when Taysom Hill comes onto the field, and, you know, it's that position, right? You get more of the blame, you get more of the credit, and he's weathered that. You saw the stats, and what a great throw here to start this drive on a big play downfield to Chris Olave.
He's got his fourth catch of the game. Play action again on the roll. Dumps it up. Foster, the tight end with a first down. Tracked down by Walker at the 16.
We talked about how hard it was for New Orleans in that first half. I mean, everything looked challenging, and it's just been a flip of the script. I mean, it's amazing. They are in such a rhythm. Everything has now become fluid. You know, straight drop back, hold the ball down the field, bootleg action into the flat to Foster Moreau.
Red zone.
Yeah, to the ground they go for the first time on this drive. Kamara steps
right
through.
Old school game.
Nothing into a gain of 8 or 9. There's nothing there.
That's just a great job. Trusting your big guys up front, getting in right behind them. Don't get too much of a forward lean, but be ready for contact. And he's able to kind of pop free for a 9-yard gain.
By the way, you saw there, Lee McNeil has returned to the Lions, but hasn't met much on this drive. 3 plays all the way down to the 6.
Are we going 3 for 3 in the red zone today, Joe? After 0 for 5 last week.
Trying to do it with Taysom Hill. Hill keeps. Cuts it upfield and got stuck. Tracy Walker stops and it looks like a little bit short. This is last week that you're talking about. They were 0 for 5 in the red zone, and even though they had 444 yards, they didn't have a touchdown.
Jesse Bates, great play right there. Made another great play on a punch out with Taysom Hill. That's not been the case this afternoon. 2 for 2 as they come into the red zone for the 3rd time this afternoon. A little run and a little pass, and that's what Alvin Kamara said. We need to strike that balance. We can't just be throwing the football when we get into the red zone.
Hill's going to stay in here. The bigger thing here is that it's 3rd down and short. Hill keeps it. Jed, the first man, takes some help on the goal line, and it's 1st and goal. The Saints just keep on coming.
What a great job by Andrews Pete. 75, he's the one that climbed up to the next level right there. There was a double down and then a climb. He's the one that got the critical block on Jack Campbell.
Carr back in. and breeze their way down the field. Heavy set here.
Oh my God, is this going to be a handoff to Colin Sanders?
John Saunders leading the way for Kamara. Reaches for the goal line and he's in. Touchdown New Orleans. It's a one-score game.
Alvin Kamara, 2 touchdowns today. Chat.
We feel about a
Chat, we're
325
feeling
pound.
it. Chat, I think I'm feeling it. 24-21 right now. They went from 21-0 to 24-21. Chat.
Touchdown since October. There's 2 of them in the second half. Would you believe it? It's 24-20. There's the big guy, 99, leading up through. I tell you what, it's a great job by Detroit. I mean, they kind of stalemate everything. And I mean, just a step late. Will Harris just a step late from getting that ball extended. You just got to break the plane. That ball does not have to go all the way across. When you're coming out to prevent a safety, absolutely. That entire ball has to come out beyond the goal line. Going in, you just have to break the plane. Great heady play by Alvin Kamara. We're going to take a look at it right now. But I tell you, Will Harris, great play by the defense. He was a step late from getting a good hit on Alvin Kamara.
What if my type 2 diabetes
You might
takes
be
over?
back, chat. You might be
What
back.
if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
Now you can with once weekly Mounjaro. Mounjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar, and Mounjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people taking Mounjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Mounjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Mounjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Taking Mounjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Chat, was that a
Side effects
touchdown?
include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea,
that count?
which can cause dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I can do diabetes differently with Mounjaro.
Ask your doctor about once weekly Mounjaro.
Does that count?
Rated E2F. It's Fox Primetime Hoop. Fun better than this. I'm Tim Book and UCLA. Take on Justin Horn and Illinois. Today at 7 Eastern on Fox.
After review, the Leathers lead was down with the ball just short of the goal line. With the second down at that spot. Looking for resetting the clock before going down.
Well, we've got our rules expert, Dean Blandino, taking a look at this one. Dean, this is surprising, isn't it?
It is. We were looking at it during the break. They must have Kamara's right knee down, but it's really tough to say. You've got shadow there. It's really tough to see if the knee is down. Then you've got to piece that with the football. Where is the ball? The ball did break the plane. You can see it there. But obviously, they were able to sync up some shots. To me, it just doesn't feel clear and obvious. Like you wanted to jump out for a return.
Normally, doesn't feel like a big deal. Okay, we got to get 4 inches. But the Saints are saying, no, we're going to get the red zone. Hurts. Don't make us do it again. Extra jumbo package. Saunders back in there. He said, I love this offense thing. The snap to Taysom Hill. He stepped up at the goal line. Does he finish through? He does. Touchdown, Saints. Just
Touchdown, baby. Yeah, they didn't count the Alvin Kamara touchdown.
Keep me out there. Just a matter of time before he gets an opportunity to get your touchdown pass to the flat, too. I tell you what, it wasn't a lot of movement there. This is a lot of Taysom Hill. You can see all the Lion defenders with their feet off the ground, right? I think it's one of the big things when we talked about the brotherly show. You know, there's guys that have left their feet. They've got no leverage to work against to try and create resistance. And a lot of the guys there, you know, were off their feet, and the Saints are able to continue to move.
There's this one girl in the crowd that said Taysom. I named my daughter Taysom. That's cute.
Kamara saying, all right, it's a touchdown for the Saints. We got to see if we can have it, Taysom. It's gone to 21 to 21. And again, that is on the first touchdown drive in the second half. It was a long completion to Chris Olave that helped set it all up. And really the first play of the drive, too. So, I mean, it's so important. You come out, and the game's starting to tighten up, and all of a sudden, your first play, boom, we're down the field. I mean, that whole offense. There's a different vibe inside that huddle. You see the smiles on their face right now. Remember, early in the game, we panned that bench, and there was just shock on every player from the Saints that we put the camera on. And for them to be back to where they are right now, just a great job by all of them, everybody, players, coaches, just hanging in there and keep grinding.
Boy, and as much as the 21-0 haymaker that they took right away felt like almost like a nail in the coffin in the hopes of their season, even though they're tied for first, just in the mood, if they're able to come back and win this game, that can completely turn around everything for the bigger picture of the season for them.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of the strengths that Detroit is going to be able to lean on a little bit, right? On the road against the Chargers, 41-38. That fantastic finish against the Bears late in that fourth quarter. They have the confidence that they can get out and pull out these types of games.
Dorsey. Hello, Dorsey. 20, fights forward to the 22. They changed up their practice schedule a little bit, put in extra red zone work on Thursday. 0 for 5 in the red zone last week and a loss in Atlanta. 3 for 3 today.
And it's good New Orleans, but it's also that focal point for the Detroit defense. Right? They're 30th in the NFL when it comes to red zone touchdown percentage. So that's a weakness for Detroit. And well done by New Orleans being able to exploit that. They haven't had the negative plays. They haven't had a turnover this week. They haven't had a penalty this week in the red zone. I mean, they have been virtually perfect once they've gotten inside the 20-yard line.
And on this Lions offense, they raced out to the 21-0 lead 7 minutes into the game, just 3.6. Starts a drive from the 22. Off play action. He's pressured by Granderson. He steps up with a flag down, and he's got Laporta. Thread it knocked away by Zach Vaughn. See what the flag's for.
You know, just the resiliency of the team, but also as a player. Zach Vaughn, he had that play early in the game where he came up.
Salante Taylor.
He's got an opportunity. He's matched up against Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he lets him go for the touchdown. Here's your holding penalty right here. But Zach Vaughn has really played well since that time. Got the sack against Penei Sewell. That play, he was in coverage with Sam Laporta on an extended play and did a nice job there as well. So there's just been resiliency across the board by the groups, by the individual players that started out slowly during the course of this game.
And then lost back-to-back games coming in, and the 21-0 deficit would have been easy to win. First down from the 27. St. Luke on the boot. Number 10 in. It's Brock Wright. Wright with his first catch of the day, stepped by Jordan Howard.
Just to kind of steady that ship again for this Lions offense. You know, get back to that run play action combo. That opening drive when they went right down the field, 6 runs, 1 pass. And, you know, since that time you start to get away from some of the stuff that was so effective early on as you try to expand into that game plan that you created during the course of the week.
Saints had the ball pretty much this whole quarter. Second down at 2, Montgomery. First down.
And I think this is David Montgomery time right now. Boy, when he's in that lineup and he's running physically, that offensive line starts to feed off that. You know, Jahmyr Gibbs is great, he's explosive and everything, but I think that when you talk about energy guys, there's several running backs around the NFL that once they start rolling in the physical style that they run the ball with, it just kind of lifts that whole offense. David Montgomery, one of those guys for this Lions team.
Jamal Williams last couple of years. Montgomery's become that his first year with the team. They got both running backs out there for this first down play. Goff looking to throw. Wide open Laporta.
I'm sorry, why is Bill so wide?
Racing inside the 15-yard line. 49 yards. Big play from Goff to Laporta.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's behind the goalpost right there. But you see he runs through linebacker level. Nobody runs with him. You see some man coverage on the back end with somebody who's supposed to have Sam Laporta. It was Nephi Sewell supposed to run with him from that linebacker level.
For the day, and what a season. 7 catches, 124 for the rookie tight end. It's inside the Saints' 15-yard line. Here comes Montgomery. Swung down by Roach. 2nd and 9. Laporta, we're talking coming into the game about the historic rate that he's at, the pace that he's on for a rookie tight end. 5 catches per game this year. If he kept that up, that would put him in position to have the most catches for any rookie tight end ever. And he's been even better than that today. One of his best games. 7 catches, 124. Still a quarter left. Gibbs dances outside. Debo pushes him out near the 10. And it's 3rd down. So the record holder of the tight ends just went ball in that conversation about Laporta. He back in 1988 at 81 catches. Laporta comes into the game on pace for 85. Breaking that up a notch for the big game this afternoon. If Goff can find him here on 3rd down, well, not going to be the case because looks like we have hope in the eye and he's going to come out of the game. They run it. Montgomery. Nothing doing. Granderson there to stop it.
Well, you can get a first down here, obviously, without scoring a touchdown down at the 4-yard line. And Dan Campbell's got everybody on the sideline from special teams. And we asked him flat out this week because he wasn't happy with his fake punt call last Thanksgiving against Green Bay. Shouldn't have done that. Took away a lot of the momentum. I'm not backing away from it, though. I don't like that decision that I made, but I'm going to continue to be aggressive. Here's a classic example. Dan Campbell kickoff. 4th down and 4.
No?
Out.
Oh, they want to try and get us a jump.
So maybe
All right.
he has tempered attack.
Try to draw him off. No budget, and the field goal team will come out.
Goal attempt here.
So they'll look to take the points here. Riley Patterson, who's 1 for 1 today. Well, you wondered when they ran it there, 3rd down and 5. You know, is he thinking let's get a couple here and then go for it? It's often what he does. And thought about it, but instead the field goal team for a 32-yard attempt.
They got a ton of confidence in that offensive line. I don't think I've ever seen a team run it more on 3rd and medium than Detroit. And they really converted at a high rate as well.
Patterson, who's not missed from this range this year. Keeps it that way and sends this game to the 4th quarter. The Lions 27, the Saints 21. It was 21-0, 7 minutes into the game. New Orleans has made it a game onto the fourth.
You know how.
Take Colonial Crispy Rex. Eat it with the middle or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack. If it fits in one hand.
Boston, 1773. One of the most daring and consequential events in American history is about to take place. Liberty or death, Boston Tea Party.
Take on the night. Sunday on Fox.
You never know what's going to stop anybody under pressure.
Takes control of their opponent's territory.
Let's light it up. We will conquer the most epic game show ever created.
Well, that was a doozy.
On duty, the 90 sitcoms where the zany neighbor from across the hall always gets the biggest laughs. Just keep cooking.
Nothing stopping these Americans against the Jets and the Ravens. The Seahawks take on Christian Catholic and next Sunday on Fox. Check for the game in your area.
Singer kicked off with an incredible reveal.
No Star Trek right now.
And there's still so much in store.
We've never seen that.
The Maxi Singer, only Wednesdays on Fox and watch anytime on Hulu.
It's a 6-point game onto the fourth. To this third quarter for the Saints, where they had 2 drives and got touchdowns on both.
Just amazing the difference from the start of this game. The execution, not the mental mistakes. And one of the big things that Dennis Allen talked about was the inability to finish drives, the inability to score in the red zone. And some of our guys, our guys got to start making plays. There's opportunities out there for us. And we're just not making those plays.
And I got Derek Carr, that scowl on his face. I think that's what he was saying. With a chance to take the Saints down the field and get the lead in this game. But they trail 21-0 just 7 minutes in. Perhaps a season-shifting game. These Saints can come back and do this. And then the Lions, on the flip side, we talk about the roller coaster of a narrative with them. So 8-3, great, but haven't played as well lately. What's wrong with the Lions? They blitz out of the gates, and everything's fixed. But if they're to have a 21-0 lead, disappear in a game and lose, oh man.
Never take your foot off the gas. But credit New Orleans. It's not just kind of a lull that Detroit has been in. New Orleans has taken advantage of their opportunities and played much cleaner, much better than they did to start this game.
And you see the big plays. Both teams producing them. And 3 of the 5 big plays for the Saints have been Chris Olave catches. He's had a big catch, at least 20 yards, on all 3 touchdown drives. And again, this is a guy they didn't know if they'd have. With a concussion last Sunday, hard to practice. Ball's on the ground, and the Lions have it. It's a fumbled snap. And it's recovered by Josh Pascal. Unbelievable. Just when everything's going right, this happens.
Yeah, I mean, nobody knows either. I want you to watch. Derek Carr doesn't know. Oh, my goodness. How unfortunate.
James Hurst pulling from left guard. And I said Pascal had to recover. He did until Tracy Walker took it from him. We'll see if they get credit to officially. But it's the second turnover for the Saints.
So unlucky. So unlucky. You see guys trip from time to time, but just the fact that you're coming out from under center with a puller, and that's what knocks the ball from your hand.
Yeah, for Detroit, last couple of games, 7 turnovers, just 1 takeaway, winning the turnover margin 2-0 today. This might be what keeps them in front. officially give that recovery to Walker. Out of the eye, here comes Jameer Gibbs. At the scene, there's a squeeze through. Jameer Gibbs gets 7 on first down, sent by DeMario Davis.
Part of that first quarter, they got a 17-yard scoring drive on the potential to have another one here, the 26-yard scoring drive. But here's that toughness, that non-fragility of Jameer Gibbs inside between the tackles.
5'9", 200, but patient and physical. He's got 60 yards today. Replaced by Montgomery at 2nd and 3. And around in a reverse. Here comes Jamison Williams. Explodes to the end zone. Touchdown Detroit. Super dive for number 9. Shot out of a cannon. Jamison Williams.
You're going to have the first one here. Now here comes Jamison Williams around. There's your trailer. That's who's got him in man. Alontae Taylor. Really nice job by Graham Glasgow finding his man. You know somebody's being out. They're playing man coverage. You can see as the first player went around with the football in his hand and they pitched it back to Jamison Williams. Look at that dive. Holy cow. Now you know why he's so explosive so fast. That was awesome.
Jamison Williams, who coordinator Ben Johnson said, look, the ball's just kind of starting to gravitate to him. That's one way for it to gravitate to him on a reverse. They're going to go for 2 here. 3 out of 4 this season on 2-point conversions on offense. Dolphins to throw for it. Back in the end zone. St. Brown headed back away. Step for step there, Nephi Sewell. 2-point conversion fails and stays at 12.8. One of the many Lions playmakers, Jamison Williams. Back to Montgomery. Handoff to Raymond. And then ultimately it's Williams exploding off the right side. Steadying the ship for the Lions, who now lead by 12.
Will you marry me?
Thank you so much. See you.
Get the Google Pixel 8 Pro on Verizon. That's $1,000 in value.
Oh, God. No.
Introducing the new Domino's Rewards. Now you earn free Domino's every 2 orders. It's as easy as 1, 2, free. Like free Parmesan bread bites, or a free stuffed cheesy bread, or a free medium 2-topping pizza, or even more. Free. Order now and start earning free Domino's today.
When we said we'd make the skies blue, some said keep dreaming. So we did, lowering emissions on the road to zero. Now, we're working on an EV that has wings. And someday, we'll turn your old Honda into your brand new. Because we are a company of dreamers, setting out to be carbon neutral by 2050. So, no matter where we go, we're going to keep dreaming.
So we're down 34-0. Winning will be tough. That's why I brought in the E specialist.
Geico makes car insurance easy. With the Geico app, you can check the policy on the go and get access to 24/7 claim support. You know, that felt a little closer.
With your policy in your pocket, it's easy to Geico. It's Fox Primetime Hoops. 7 Benson mix of Timbo and UCLA. Take it on Justin Hayward, Illinois. Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Lions take advantage of the fumble and have their first touchdown since that early 21-0 start. Jameson Williams on the reverse. Sailed his way into the end zone with that acrobatic dive to the goal line. Showing off a little more what Lions fans love about him. And the lead is back to 2 scores. Take us back to that touchdown. You got you want to ink in your pen?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. So we got man coverage here. We've got man coverage here, and we're going to have a reverse coming that way, then back this way. Now watch the coverage guys run. Amazing that they don't run into each other. But then I want you to watch Brent Glasgow right here. He's the one that tracks down the guy coming across in man coverage. That's the +1 because you brought Jameson Williams back around, and then a great job by Sam Laporte. That's probably the most challenging block right there. A little help from Jared Goff, just a little, but Sam Laporte, that's the extended block on Tano Passanio.
Saints go back to work. Carr underneath for his old Raiders teammate, Foster Moreau, his second grab of the day. The only thing that has stopped the Saints offense in the second half has been themselves on that fumble on the first play of the last drive.
They've been resilient. We talked about that coming back from that 21-0. That was such a tough one, right? I mean, you're sitting at 24-21. You're kind of back into it. And, boy, I need to have that happen to them.
And Staub this pretty well against the Falcons last week. They get first down with the year.
Defensive football, it's been splash plays and fortunate plays like that last turn.
Empty Zephyr Hill is coming downhill. In the arms of Buttercup, as they call Malik McNeil.
No, you just grew up there forever. He is forever now. Buttercup McNeil.
It all started with Dan Campbell, gave him the nickname, and I said, "Is that just Dan that's calling you that?" He said, "No. Once that nickname started, everybody laughs it."
I mean, a locker room nickname sticks like glue. Especially when you take it to TV joke.
Yeah. Sorry, Liam. Got 4 there. 2nd and 6. Carr's back in. Hill to throw. Lions great pressure. It's a screen and a good time to call. Kamara has a first down. In the Lions territory. Kamara goes for 12 yards.
We usually say this a lot, but that's a pretty good screen throw. I mean, there's a lot of bodies around there, and he's going to float that right up over the top. I mean, that was pretty busy over at the point of the catch where Alvin Kamara was.
The Lions 46. Paul Williams can't find any daylight. Branch the tackle.
Really like the way Pete Carmichael is calling this series here. Don't panic. You just had a huge mistake. It took you to 33-21. But don't worry about that. Just get back into your rhythm. You were moving the football very effectively. And sometimes people will panic when you have a play like that. This has been a really nice bounce back drive with a play call.
And we saw there, it's a rare time where Aiden Hutchinson's on the sideline. Attacking Hutchinson lets defense. Carr in trouble. And even with Hutchinson not in there, they get home. It's Romeo Okwara at the sack. And then the teams come together, some pushing and shoving after the play. They're trying to find somebody on the other side of the field opposite Hutchinson. How about while he's getting a break, he's still going to sack? A great sign for the Lions.
I think the big thing is that's a coverage sack because it takes forever. Now, this all starts. Jamal Williams has just a fantastic pass protection right there. That's what started everything. And then it's going inside with Romeo Okwara getting the sack.
Third down and 18. Timeout coming here. You wonder if this is going to be 2 plays to get those officially 17 yards. New Orleans, this is a 30-second. We'll take a timeout to talk about it. Let's take a look at that coverage you're talking about downfield from a much maligned Lions secondary on the year.
Exactly right, Joe. I mean, one of the big things that everybody has talked about is the fact that, it's that breakdown in rush coverage. I mean, Derek Barnes staying underneath Marquez Callaway right there. It looks like he's open, but he's not. And Derek Carr's got to hold that. He's got to sit in the pocket and hold that. So this was really well done on the back end that allowed that rush to get home.
Second sack of the day for the Lions, who didn't have any sacks. Jordan Love on Thanksgiving. Carr looks like he's feeling it a little bit for that one. So 3rd and 17, you think you're looking at trying to get 17 yards over 2 plays? You're looking for down territory at this stage?
I don't trust the momentum that the Lions offense just got on that last takeaway and then turning it into a touchdown.
On 3rd and 17, Hennessy throws, finds Kamara. There's a flag down as Carr is down. This may be enough to extend this drive, although you worry about Derek Carr.
This is another one. It's going to be Bruce Irvin 51. They kind of hits him and it lands on top of him. His helmet is off to the side. He's trying to get off to the side.
And it is a personal foul on Irvin, who's got a sack in his first game with the Lions, but he's also got a critical penalty here. Carr, who left the game with a concussion against Minnesota a few weeks ago with a shoulder injury, is yet to get up here.
Can we get real clear about life with psoriasis?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is your treatment leaving you with uncontrolled symptoms, like the cover-it-ups and brush-it-offs?
Enough with good enough.
Don't stay hiding or hurting. When your lotions and creams don't do enough to help treat the inflammation beneath the skin causing plaques and pain, it's time to get real about psoriasis so your dermatologist can help you get clear. Make the appointment and ask about Real Clear Skin.
It's Macy's Friends and Family. Shop gifts we love with an extra 30% off top brands and 15% off beauty, makeup, fragrance, gift sets, and more. Now at Macy's. Give the iPhone 15 Pro with titanium from Boost Infinite and share the endless delight of the latest iPhone year after year after year. Give the iPhone 15 Pro with titanium. Boost Infinite.
Game day, baby. We got the team, we got the scheme. This year, we're going all the way.
We're going all the way to. We don't see it.
Sunscreen?
Game day is a we thing, and Smirnoff has a drink for every team.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Who's going to deliver the toys to the kids?
Yoo-hoo.
No.
You steal the presents one time. What's in your wallet?
The Masked Singer is revved up for the next group final. And it's the final countdown with 2 Unmaxed games. Only Masked Singer, Wednesday at 8 on Fox.
Derek Carr just getting helped up, and Dean Blandino, a rules expert. Lions fans aren't going to like this, but this is the right call.
This is the right call. This is what the league has been directing the officials to call. You've got to make an attempt to get off to the side. You can't drive the quarterback to the ground and land with all and most of your body weight. This is what Irving does. He doesn't make any attempt. And there have been some calls this year that I have liked that have been technical. Not this one. That's poster child. That's what you don't want. And obviously, we hope Derek Carr gets that.
Carr is to his feet, and they had brought the card out. He's going to walk his way off. That completion right there, by the way, was his 15th in a row. Derek Carr largely responsible.
Derek Carr injured again, by the way.
This game now leaves. And it's time for the Jameis Winston experience.
Well, you know what you're going to get, right? You're going to get an aggressive guy who's got a tremendous amount of confidence in his ability to make plays, and along with that comes the potential for interceptions. So if it's me, I'm staying with Taysom Hill. I like this decision. We saw it in Minnesota when the Saints played Minnesota. He gets him back, but there's 2 critical turnovers that supported that. And that's who Jameis Winston has been throughout his entire career.
Well, he was out there, so you wonder if this is just what they've done with Carr, which is going to be back and forth between the two. The 30-yard line, and Bouncy keeps the drive going. And it's Taysom Hill run to the left side. Gets it close to another first down. Derek Barnes bumps him out of bounds, and a smile from Taysom Hill.
And that's not just all Taysom Hill brings to this offense. We've seen him play quarterback several times here this afternoon. Just missed a deep touchdown shot to Chris Olave.
Famous Jameis comes in. He is the only guy in NFL history with 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in the same season. That is the Jameis Winston experience. Down 12, 9:47 to go. Well, they had spotted him with enough for a first down initially, but they've moved it back. 2nd and 3. Yeah, and they're going to bring Winston in here. Well, especially in this situation, 2nd and short, it feels tailor-made for Taysom.
I just hope you don't learn another hard lesson here in the Jameis Winston experience.
And around on the first play, it's Bowden in trouble and swarmed in the backfield. Clinton Bowden, a big loss.
You mentioned the day that Jalen Reeves-Maybin is having on special teams, but watch him on this one. He's the one that disrupts everything. It's just a clear shot. He's the one that cuts off Lynn Bowden and allows Quentin Bohanna to get up there and make the play.
Bohanna, who's just getting his first chance with the Lions recently from the Dallas Cowboys, made an impact in his few games.
But to your point, Joe, why do you get tricky down there in that 32 situation?
And now 3rd down and 13, where field goal doesn't do you a whole lot of good. This is Tipton. Experience never fails. Chris Olave on the tip ball for 30 yards.
You got so lucky there, by the way.
Are you kidding me?
I think it's even worse.
So Jameis threw a ball in the triple coverage. He got tipped by Brian Branch into Olave's hands for like a big game.
Jerry Jacobs driving on the ball. I mean, that could be a pick 6 if Brian Branch doesn't get his hand on it.
Well, today, where there's been a Chris Olave long catch,
Which, yes, by the way, you heard me say it right. Jameis. That means Derek Carr got hurt.
Taysom Hill's at quarterback. 1st and goal from the 2. Hill behind Saunders. Taysom Hill for the goal line. Got popped a little bit short, and it's 2nd down. There's no way he comes out, is there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, Taysom Hill is Taysom Hill. He's been playing the entire game. You don't have to do anything different with your offense. That you have trust in the decision making.
On 2nd and goal, 7.5 left. Kamara. He's in for the Saints touchdown. Well, I guess it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. If they're going to hand it off to 41, who's got his 2nd touchdown of the day. The Saints keep on coming. Lions get their first touchdown since early on to grow the lead back to 2 scores. And on a drive where they lose Derek Carr, nearly lose the ball. The tip ball ends up in Olave's hands, and the Saints are in the end zone soon after.
4 for 4 in the red zone today.
Carr has brought it back. 15 consecutive completions from Derek Carr. He leaves the game, and some good fortune comes their way. Somehow, it's a 5-point game midway through the 4th quarter in New Orleans.
There's challenges, and I love overcoming challenges.
When Better Money Habits content first started coming out, it expanded what I could do. For Special Olympics athletes with developmental needs,
Thousands of Bank of America employees like Scott spend countless hours volunteering to teach people how to reach
Brian,
their
is there?
financial
Can you hear it?
goals.
Oh, good. I feel like we take on the whole world.
What would you like the power to do?
Hi, we're Visible, and this is not a holiday. Holidays mean stress, and we want to de-stress your wireless anyway. On the Visible plan, get one line with unlimited 5G data for $25 a month. That's reason to celebrate. Wait, is this holiday? Switch today at visible.com.
Casey Gillette is an award-winning lineup. Men's Health's best beard trimmer for beginners, among Men's Journal's best beard shampoos and washes, and GQ's best beard conditioners for soft, no-itch facial. Your beard is our trade. These are your tools. Casey Gillette.
From Disney, you won't believe your eyes. I can't stop staring. You could have commanded to smell so right. Disney's wet shade PG.
How about that first set? I mean, that offense, they were slicker than a $2 suit on a $3 smile. Let's go back to the studio.
The $3 smile. What do you mean? You doing, Bradshaw? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, do you reckon I can say buttermilk bun call me biscuit on live TV?
I do not think you should say that.
Pretty
Shelby
sure.
Rivera moves past our very own Mark Ingram for the most touchdowns on the ground in Saints history. 2 of them today, 53 total. Chris Olave set a long catch in all 4 touchdown drives for the Saints, who are back within 5. 7:30 left. Philip Dorsey back to return Blake Griffey's kick. Coming up next, our NFL doubleheader continues. One of the biggest matchups of the year. McCaffrey and the Niners, Hurts and the Eagles. Oh, you got the Browns and the Rams all right here on Fox and the Fox Sports app. And like I saw earlier, there's some fog and some haze hovering over the link. It is a perfect backdrop for America's game of the week.
I think the big thing for this afternoon is San Francisco doesn't have that gritty win. Philadelphia's got 3 in a row. Kansas City, Dallas, Buffalo. What does that play in that type of game where it's going to come down to the wire?
Jared Goff off one action, first down, throws it back to Jameer Gibbs. And he tries to
Still in the 5?
Get his biggest chance today because of the injuries at linebacker and playing well. Really welcome those of you joining us for watching the Dolphins beat the Commanders. This game was 21-0 Detroit.
That's some
7 minutes
dedication.
in, the Saints chipping away and chipping
know
away
that.
in 5 with 7 left.
Realistically, like, I
Joe
don't know
Davis,
who
Joe
to
Johnson, Pam Oliver.
like, I'm never really dressed
First
up.
place teams going at it. Second down, 16. Laporta having a huge day. It's Sewell again, and it's 3rd down.
And I think you got to talk about a confidence factor right here because what you've got
All right.
going on is you've got a
Moving along.
Detroit offense that is scored on a 17-yard
Moving
drive
along.
and a 26-yard drive because of the takeaways by their defense. New Orleans has been grinding all day
Third
up
and
and down
10.
the field. This is a huge snap right here. If you give this ball back to the Saints offense, it would not shock you to watch them go right down the field.
Throws on the move. It's dropped by Montgomery.
So,
Montgomery would have had a first down, and he caught this fastball. Instead, the punt team comes out.
What a great Great job by Jared Goff. Climbing the pocket, 2 hands on the ball. There, you're talking about the fumbles from that Thursday game. And finds David Montgomery out for the first down, and he can't secure the catch.
They're getting the ball back.
So this offense, which was just absolutely cruising the first few drives of this game, has lost it as the game has gone on. 6:08, Saints to get it back down 5. They've gotten close to blocking a couple today. This is a booming one from Jack Fox. That goes Fowler at the 15.
What about him? Face mask? Face mask? Is that a face mask, Jack? I don't know.
Jameis Winston in the offense, coming back out there. See what this call is. We're going to start this drive. Number 28. Well, if you've seen the early part of the game and saw how it was going and then saw that Winston was playing, you probably thought it was the Carr that got benched. But Carr completed 15 consecutive passes before this hit from Bruce Irvin took him out of the game. That's why Winston's back in. And for the latest on Carr, here's Span.
He was taken to the back for further evaluation. Carr has entered the concussion protocol. He's also being looked at for a shoulder and back injury. Obviously, it stays down.
Derek Carr has a concussion. Again,
Both those injuries against Minnesota.
concussion, shoulder, and back injury.
And a shoulder issue. Drive begins with play action. Underneath it's Alvin Kamara. Kamara's got a first down.
All right, first down from there.
You can control
First down,
Jameis
Jameis.
Winston.
Jameis, you should do smart, man.
This drive
I
down
want
the
you to do
field.
everything you possibly can.
Limit the
Get us
opportunity for a bad decision to put the ball in harm's way. And keep it short. Run some play action in his head instead of telling him, all the things that you always talk about. But I love your joke. The Jameis Winston experience. Buckle up. Here we go. And then 2 plays later, throws it up for the rounds, tipped in the air and caught instead of a touchdown. It's Kamara and Brown. He's got a hold. Melvin Kamara.
Alvin. Good break. Good break, Alvin. Good break. Let's go. Come on.
We've talked about David Montgomery being that guy for the Lions. Here's Alvin Kamara doing the same thing for the Saints. Just that
Huge
energy.
run. Big
That
block
lift
by
you're gonna
Kirkwood and
get.
Kamara knocked
Great
Kirkwood
job
over.
on the
That's
outside,
funny.
continuing to work, getting a block in that wide receiver
No, good run,
position.
man. It's a good, 12, 15 yard run, something like that.
We'll talk about his frustrations coming out of the last week.
45 yard line.
He's played like a guy who's mad.
Taysom in the
Taysom
game
Hill
now.
into the game at quarterback.
Adam
They got the
Prince is
fullback
at
at Chip
fullback.
with 4.5 left.
Oh.
Hits the edge.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break one, man.
Reliable. Taysom Hill.
See, that's the thing about Taysom Hill, right? He's a thick guy, and he's kind of
Ayo.
on pace.
Ayo.
To see what the running lane is going to be. Well, I tell you what, when he steps on the accelerator,
Taysom
he
Hill's a big
separates
guy.
from people.
Ayo.
Both guys in here, 2nd and 2, 4 minutes left. Saints have not led this game. In fact, they trailed 21-0, it seemed like, from the opening kickoff. On 2nd and short, it's the O-line. Jamal Williams, couple blockers in front. Tiptoes to the sideline. It'll be close.
First down. Jamal.
He's got
Is,
a first down Saints.
is the line sequence on time?
Taysom Hill back in at quarterback.
Okay, so we good.
48 to go. 2 timeouts for the Saints. Plus 2-minute warning coming up. Time not really a factor for him. Hill has thrown the ball a couple times today. He's yet to complete one. Out of motion's out. It's quarterback draw. Curtis thinks the way.
Push.
And Hill gets 4. You'll take that.
Absolutely.
4 yards.
It's a positive play on a box down. And again, it's just so hard to stop because he can throw the ball. You talked about he's 0 for 2 today. One of those is a deep shot down the field to Chris Olave that he underthrew that was probably going to be a touchdown.
Over 2 today, 5 for 8 on the season. It's not like you can't throw. It definitely is a threat. But back and forth they go. Winston comes in. On second down, Winston looks to throw. The deliverer is incomplete. Olave was wide open and he missed him.
Olave was wide, bro. Come on, James.
Well, let's take a look at two things here, right? Number one, location of the ball is a little bit off. He's got Chris Olave wide open. But I want you to watch the other option that he could have. You sit back. There's Chris Olave. He's going to come right into that window, and we're going to miss it. The other opportunity is, look at this, right? I mean, one or the other.
There's an injured line.
You got to catch that, Olave.
McNeil
But also, Jameis, you can take that.
been up to his feet a couple times today. As that knee wrapped up. Their best interior defensive lineman limps off.
All right, Jameis, let's see what you can do, buddy.
So 3rd down and 6. Without Derek Carr, they're down Michael Thomas. They're down Rashid Shaheed. Pete Carmichael having to be creative here. Bill's out. Jameis Winston in.
3rd and 6.
Winston over the middle and incomplete. Tracy Walker the coverage on Kamara. They wanted to flag and won't get it with 3 minutes left. A 4th and 6 coming up.
Well, you can kind of control this matchup like we talked about out of the backfield, but you've got your safety down there, Tracy Walker, matched up with Alvin Kamara. It's not a linebacker.
And so here we go. 4th down and 6. Lions bringing pressure. Winston steps into it. Olave.
Olave.
On the timing route. It was behind him. As the Lions take over with 2:56 left.
Was it behind him?
He's got him open. He was a little bit behind on the last throw, or a little bit out in front of the previous throw. This one he's a little bit behind on. It's not a comeback. It's more of that speed cut out. So he's breaking all the way out to the sideline. You can see Chris Olave try to get his foot on the ground and get back and make a play on the ball, but just too far inside.
And for the people that have been loud about wanting Jameis Winston to get a chance over Derek Carr, thinking Derek Carr is the problem, it's going to be really hard to continue that argument, seeing what's transpired over the last few minutes.
I think the first point you got tamped down is why wasn't Taysom Hill quarterback around the field, 3rd and 6, 4th and 6.
Lions sent over at the 40. To the ground they go with David Montgomery. He's got a short gain on 1st down.
All right, let's see what you can
Nathan
do.
Shepard in there for the tackle. And the Saints use their second timeout with 2:53 to go. Gives us a chance to check in with Carissa.
Thank you so much, Joe. Coming up next, America's Game of the Week. Brock Purdy, who's had this one circled after being knocked out of last year's NFC Championship game, looks to keep San Francisco's winning streak extended to 4, but Jalen Hurts 17-1 in his last 18 at home will look to keep his squad rolling. It's America's Game of the Week. I'll come up next. Joe.
10-1 Eagles, 8-3 49ers. Lions will be rooting for the Eagles in that game. Not a very good chance they're going to catch Philadelphia for the 1 seed, so you're looking to duke it out with San Francisco for that 2 seed if you're the Lions. They're in position to win the division for the first time in 30 years. They're in position to get a bounce-back win after the ugly loss on Thanksgiving against Green Bay. On 2nd and 8, Goff works out of the shotgun. Takes the draw, looks to throw, lets it rip. Back to line by Paulson and Debo.
Incomplete.
Intended for St. Brown, and it's 3rd and 8.
It gets a hand to make the deflection.
And stops the clock. Gives New Orleans a 3-time out there.
Come on, champ. 3rd and 8.
On 3rd and 8. Goff delivers, and it's Laporta. Where there's been a need, there's been Sam Laporta. Another monster day for the rookie tight end, and a first down for the Lions.
Just a great job coming out of the inside of that bunch. You've got inside or outside leverage, so he's getting a little bit of help from the safety that's in the middle of the field. Jordan Houghton lets him get inside. Just a great completion right there.
Jared Goff has thrown his way 9 times today. He's caught a ball for 139 yards. This guy's only 12 games into his NFL career, and already in the upper echelon, the tight ends in the league. Now the snap before the warning. Montgomery. It's a short game. And with 1:57 to go, we reached the 2-minute warning. Now the Lions, it looked like it was going to be easy sailing, and a bit easy. From 21-0 to a nail biter. Can they hang on when the Saints have a memorable comeback?
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or just announced just in time for Black Friday. Get $6,000 purchase allowance on select 2023 Sierra models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP.
They'll just say big on a Bluetooth speaker at Amazon. And oh boy. Shop last minute deals now on Amazon. Get it, Mama.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there and always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
After 51 years, it's Crackers Wing Party with 5 flavors. Makes no sense it took so long. Crispy outside, juicy inside. We don't make sense. We ain't chicken, don't we? Chicken from Popeyes.
Here's some straight talk for you. Use your loved ones to save money on wireless. You could add your favorite son. You could add your ex. But don't tell her about the unlimited talk part.
More lines mean more savings with Straight Talk. Get unlimited data, talk, and text for $25 a line.
The producers of The Masked Singer.
A relative of the first person will come out here and sing. Does that voice remind you of somebody else we know? She looks familiar.
I can't quite put my finger on it.
I'm having a experience. Who's the celebrity behind the relative?
We Are Family. Premieres January 3rd on Fox.
This game is unpredictable and unbelievable habits. So if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses and only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
They got the Eagles and the 49ers going head-to-head when we finish. Lions trying to jump the 49ers momentarily and then put on their Eagles hats. They hope to solidify that second spot for the time being as they look to make the playoffs. First time since the 2016 season. They've got it 2nd and 8 in Orange territory. They're at 57. It's David Montgomery. Hit in the backfield and drop for a loss. Tono Passanio, the tackle. Saints have 1 timeout left. And it looks like they'll use it right here. 1:53. It is a career day for Sam Laporta. He set a Lions single-game rookie record with 140 yards.
Seems to be that he's becoming the go-to guy. There's a lot of explosive components in this offense. But boy, at crunch time, Jared Goff is always taking a look at Sam Laporta. And there's the great block on the Jameson Williams touchdown. That is a long, extended block against a good defensive end in Tono Passanio.
And for the Lions as a whole, there are 7 turnovers over the last 2 games. The biggest issue they knew they had to solve, they've not turned it over today.
They're down. I got them
Just
down.
like head coach Dan Campbell said, we got to take a look at what we're doing. He really believed that it was just the turnovers. There were some things that they were impacting that were part of the game. But if we get rid of the turnovers, it should solve a lot of our other issues. And that was the case today. It could, for New Orleans. I mean, 3 for 3 in the red zone with touchdowns today. That was their big Achilles heel. And that's how we've gotten to the point where it's 33-28.
And so the Lions not having any turnovers in a day where the margin is razor thin. If they have even one, this is a completely different story. Now, still, 1:54, Saints out of timeouts, but it's 3rd and 9. Do you consider letting Goff throw it? They will. Off play action. He's flushed. He's hit. He got rid of it for a first down. Jared Goff with the play of the day, fighting Josh Reynolds. It's Reynolds' first reception, and it could not be any bigger.
What a great job with the sell. I want you to watch how he sells this. The patience, right? It's like it's going to be a run play, and then he just snaps and pulls away from Alontae Taylor. It's so fun to watch guys who understand the detail of plays. And when there's that framework in the environment where, hey, I got to be there quick. I got to get over there. There's a lot of plays designed like that. Where the patience is what creates the separation for them.
It's the 3rd down backbreaker from Jared Goff to Josh Reynolds. And Dan Campbell, in his return to New Orleans, is going to get his Lions to 9-3, the second best record in the NFC. Best record through 12 games since 1962 in this season. Depending on the lens you look through it, it's either magical or it's, boy, there's stuff to worry about right now. But I mean, this is certainly the one that they have waited a long time to have. They're going to grow the lead in the division to 3 games, getting closer and closer to their first division title in 3 decades. And Dan Campbell's team dreaming bigger than that. 33-28, the final score. They survived really an incredible effort from the Saints, who trailed this game 21-0 in the blink of an eye. They come back and fall just short. 33-28, the final score. Stick around for America's Game of the Week, one of the games of the year is coming up. And we get you to the State Farm Game Break Show to set it all up.
Welcome to the State Farm Game Break Show.
All right, so the Lions go to 9-3 for the first time since 1962. America's Game of the Week comes your way in just a bit. We're going to have some bonus coverage as well. Keep in mind, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, they're 10-1 right now, number 1 team in the NFC. Best record in all of football. They will host the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy